All right. Okay, so this week's factspiration question is, okay, has your character ever been in love? With whom? Sure, this will not be used against you in any way. All right. So while you ruminate on that question, would anybody for a third hero point and a third hero point card draw like to sum up what has happened last week on Outlaws of Alkenstar Sunset? If you are interested, go ahead and roll a d20 into chat. All right, we've got a 9 from Henry. Going once. Going twice. All right, Henry, take it away. What happened last time?
All right, so last week we came back to the rodeo. We had the steering competition, in which we started mounted and had to leap onto some dinos and then try to pin them. After what felt like an eternity of trying to get these creatures down, Henry ends up winning, despite the fact that Jericho had a very good and smart play, which was take advantage of another person's early games, but ultimately Henry got it. Or the other competitors included Airships, the bouncer, and I don't know how to pronounce this, Jacob, who seemingly, at least from what we can tell, might know Jetri, possible. Afterwards, we continue on into the barrel competition, where we must protect the barrels from the mighty Triceratops, possibly the most dangerous creature we've ever encountered, as well as one that Henry holds not direct enmity, but certainly one that he is not favorable towards, since the death of his brother. But this encounter is one of great strife and chaos. The creature is able to tear through barrels early on quite effectively, but through a number of stratagems, mostly Henry's favorite tactic of basically just throwing himself headlong into danger, as well as the rest of the party, running amok. And honestly, the quick thinking and brilliant tactic of using smoke bombs from Grom to hide the barrels, we were able to get a win. In which we got special Blue Star Cola bottle caps to get into the Longhorn Lounge. Apparently, due to our willingness to cause harm to animals, we encountered a Frank Grackroot, who has looks like an underground fighting pit for against animals, mutants, and whatnot, wherein we can, at sunset, go to the Rusty Fork, which is some shithole diner down in Steamhaven, and all we have to do is ask for the special. Let's see. So, after all that, we, get together and head to the college area, I guess the college district area, where there's a shop. What's it called? Is that Rika's reagents? With tremendous curb appeal. There are Clockwork guards, and it seems to be quite busy. We investigate the area for, following up on leads, even though we are pretty certain we know where what our mark is. But we're thorough, and if we have a slight sandbox, we will explore every element. Let's see. Jericho goes into the shop and pretends to be a different skeleton, the one that the proprietor knows. However, the proprietor's not a fool, and kind of, tries to pretend and yet let on at the same time. There seems to be some confusion and a message
but certainly skilled enough at disguise to fool Shield Marshal Skedra.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see. I think I might be following out of order now. But let's see. Oh, yeah. Kelly's directed to the owner of the shop. And the powder keg punks were with someone who went into the shop. let's see. The guy was a monkey goblin, punk rock looking creature with body paint and bright hair, which I think we vaguely recall having seen. When the chaos ensued, there seemed to be a slower response time than usual. And that's most of the info we gathered. But that's when Shield Marshal Skidra comes riding along. Talks to Jericho, showing off pictures of her kids. And it totally does not tell at all. In fact, pulls out a wanted poster of Jericho and shows it to Jericho, telling her to, avoid such individuals who might be trying to pass themselves off, or people who might try to, collect them as the bounty for this Jericho character. It was highly entertaining. She has a conversation with Kelly about seemingly bits of his past. And let's see. There's some implied threats that Kelly might end up the same way as a former partner, I think, is what I gathered. But let's see. So it was a highly entertaining situation in which Jericho trying to decipher a flyer, and the proprietor being trying to explain without explaining what it meant, which was that Loveless was looking for us. But I think there might have been some confusion over a date or something, in which I believe that Jet Ree is a character of interest for this date all of a sudden, and it's more chaos. And then, what else? Oh my goodness, there's so much. We did a lot. What is this?
Yeah, you did. You did do a lot.
Yeah.
There's
still a little bit. Yeah, there's still some more, I think.
Yeah, Lyserius and Euphridi. Let's see. Was the person that the Powder Keg Punks were purchasing an item for? Something about looking to recreate Pirate Night. They're on the ban list. Stopped attending classes. And then, let's see. And then Jericho's warned to, buzz off until their name's cleared. And that's when we get the dating bit. Let's see. And I believe that she's joining us at the Longhorn. Because I think Jetri was questioning of whether or not there was another individual woodshop, and how they also go to the Longhorn. Fell in love with a leshy dancer. And so now we might have a civilian companion joining us in this very sketch situation we might be going into. And then Kelly runs into some buxom goblin, and there's some mistake, and this was a chaotic area.
Yeah, I mean, it's a city, it's a shopping district. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then?
Was that not the end of the session?
No, we left off with you guys arriving at the casino, right? You guys were heading over to the casino? Heading over to the casino. Yeah.
I think like it was like, we're gonna go there now. And
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
All right, whew. Take your third hero point. God damn.
That's a lot.
No, it was a lot happened. All right, so for a D3 that can be added to any dice roll after the fact, or D20 roll after the fact, does anybody want to answer the question, has your character ever been in love? With whom? All right, let's see what we got here. We got a 14 coming in from Grom. Going once, going twice. All right, Grom. Now, you haven't answered this before in reference to a muscle lady, right? We just know that you like muscle ladies?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see if this theme continues.
Well, for Grom to answer this, we have to define love, which is probably more a question answered by poets and philosophers. But he does not know. He thinks he's been in love multiple times. He falls in love easily. It's like a glimpse through a window, or a woman that smiles at him. He hasn't known love reciprocated so much, but he certainly has a lot to give out. His current crush is the bartender that
Martel?
we went to. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. He's very fond of her. She's right up his alley.
I'll keep that in mind.
Whether or not it's love, who knows? he obviously can't be in love. He barely knows her, but he thinks it's love. And there've been others of the similar sort that he's crushed on over the years.
Mm-mm. Understandable. All right. And you may ask the same question of any NPC you've met previously in the campaign.
He'll want to know about that bartender.
Oh man, well she was in love with Byron, but he couldn't keep his shit together, couldn't keep his life together, and she's a stoic steamboat, and she knows when to cut anchor. She wasn't gonna get dragged down with him, but you know, sometimes it's a long road of healing when you have to process the grief of losing someone by choice. Yeah. All right. Well, on that happy note. God.
It looks like
the question so far, but it's so heavy from the NPCs. It has nothing to do with my personal state of mind. I just want to throw that out there. I am doing great. But man, the NPCs across the multiverse just having a really rough time. Irene answered a question Sunday morning that had some people crying, so like, it's been rough. All right, let's add that die. Now, before we begin, there is a lot of talk, a lot of excitement about the revisions that officially launch on the 15th of November. My advice is wait for your level 5 respec. And then on the level 5 respec, that's when you start doing all the great things, all the cool things. That's my advice to you. My advice to myself is beat up Ashwin and make him give Chamomile 3 focus points that come back every 10 minutes. That's my advice. So everybody, you handle it how you want to handle it. But in this game, I would recommend that we all just wait for the level 5 respec at this point. And then you'll have time to kind of read over the new stuff. Other people will have time to read over the new stuff and give you advice. And then you do a big old fucking respec at level 5. If the changes are significant enough to your class, to your build, that you're like, man, Crash, I don't even want to be a blankety blank anymore, I would rather you continue to play the character and try a different class than just give up altogether. So I know that some classes are going to be more appealing than others. The other group had, I want to say, 5 wild searches in one session this past session. Yeah. So they ran into Dewey Daystar during surge time. And then when he started casting spells left and right, they were like, might as well. So they started casting spells left and right. And the takeaway from Josh Butler was, we need a dedicated spellcaster. That was the takeaway at the end of all of it. So, yeah, should be pretty interesting. Anyways, I just wanted to get that little bit out of the way because I'm sure that if any of you are interested in Pathfinder, this is the big buzz right now. Is that they did a pre-release to some of the influencers that have kind of looked over the stuff, and it is some pretty exciting changes. So, all right. With that, let us resume the game.
Yeah, a dark patron of inspiration of Fansmos has donated one.
Oh, excellent.
Whoever the Scottrick character is.
Oh, really, man? That Scottrick is
guy's
good at
pretty
getting.
cool.
He's good at getting fanspiration. Teach me, senpai.
You
How do I
just
get
leave
this?
Twitch on all the time.
Well, we gotta teach Conti how to add purchasables. Because I got 20k channel points right now.
He added them.
Oh, he added them. All right, sweet.
That's where that came from.
Oh,
No,
got
testing
it.
it out, you see, yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, I'll save him for an emergency.
The Dark Master of Fanspo sent the information.
Oh, excellent. All right, so let me change out the music. Here we go. Music brought to us by Kenku Player. Loving Kenku Player. It's good stuff. Hashtag not sponsored. All right, so it is evening. You are currently in the hoity-toity Blythe College District, also known as the Auburn District. This is near the Temple of Bree and Bry. I wanted to call it Bree, but I was corrected. and also the Temple of Abadar, the god of commerce. Do you guys want to head back to base? Do you want to just head on over to the casino? Do you want to make possible preparations for getting a pat down from a bouncer? And your how to disguise giving you away? Do you want to look for more mundane disguise? Do you want to sneak in the back? How do you want to handle this? Or do you just want to skip going? I mean, you worked hard to become amateur afternoon rodeo champions, so I can't imagine that you just want to give it up so easily.
Well, we definitely should think about this. Not just run headlong into it, which is normally my plan.
All right.
Probably work on our disguises.
Yeah. Disguise
proper.
her.
We'll say that Rika has agreed to meet you at 8. Since we didn't get the specifics, but it's a game representing life, so we'll say that you guys were able to kind of.
Yeah, don't forget about your date, Jericho.
Yeah, no, never. I would never forget.
Do any of us have any experience with that part of town and can have an idea of?
Yes,
What
so
to
I'm going to
expect?
start practicing using the new recall knowledge from the revised Pathfinder. So basically, you just ask me a fucking question, and then you hit the recall knowledge button. I look at the results, and I see if you would have an answer to your question. That's how recall knowledge works now. That's it. That's all it does. You get to ask one question, and then I tell you the answer. And if you don't have a high enough thing, I tell you don't know. And if you critically fail, if I'm feeling generous and I don't want to derail the game, I say you don't know. But if I'm feeling like a little bit of a shit, I give you the wrong information.
Where is it again?
The recall knowledge button?
No. The place that we're going.
Oh, you are going to the Longhorn Lounge, called by some the Longhorn Steakhouse Casino for some reason. But
And
its
that
official name
is-
is the Longhorn Lounge. It's all the way in the northwest
Oldest.
part of town. Yeah, it's the fanciest, hoitiest of toitiest part of town. It's like high Skyside. Like you're in Skyside right now, but you see these like walls and shit. This is even higher up. See the waterfall here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, you got to take like a ramp and an elevator and stuff to get up there. It's real fancy.
Any underworld stuff happen over there?
It's Alkenstar. There's underworld stuff happening everywhere. But is that your question? Is any what's the underworld situation looking like?
Let's see, Longhorn. Yeah.
All right.
Like, what is the underworld situation at Longhorn?
All right,
Lounge?
hit that recall knowledge button.
I hit it.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, so that side of town, the criminal element there, they are the more politically connected and politically inclined criminals. A lot of mob bosses, a lot of investment bankers, a lot of real estate tycoons, a lot of warmongers, and a lot of diplomats that kind of, are willing to sway votes, influence trade deals, things like that. This is the highfalutin white collar crime for the most part. Now, that doesn't stop them from having their fingers in pies all over town. So what's interesting though is that your boy Ambrose, he started on the streets of Smokeside and managed to claw his way up to Skyside. So even though he moves in this circle, he is still considered an outsider by the more naturally affluent criminals.
And that is... I'm sorry, you cut in for that part.
Huh?
You
Oh,
cut,
no. What?
You cut out in the name for me.
Oh, there were no names. I'm just saying that Gattleby, not Gattleby, excuse me, Ambrose Muglin.
Muglin, okay.
Yeah. He started on the streets and then he clawed his way up, but he's still considered like a little bit of an outsider compared to the kind of inner circle of politicians and stuff like that.
Fit in because you're not noble.
Pretty much, yeah. It's not so much noble, it's just that like these people they're a lot more composed, and Ambrose never
never washed the dirt off. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He's still a dirty boy. All right. Any other questions?
Yeah,
Just ask a question. Roll over call knowledge.
I have one. Our random assortment of motley disguises that the hats put on us. You know, we're like duck people and fox people and stuff. Is that gonna cause problems for us on the sky side? Are the cops there? Like,
Are you asking if there's racist cops in a Pathfinder game? My
Yes.
goodness, sir. Go ahead and hit a roll. A recall knowledge. So in your experience, anyone in a position of authority has a bad tendency to sort of embrace the darker side of that power. Whether or not it has to do with if you're an animal, if you're a skeleton, things like that, depends on the person. The overall negative kind of like social issues of the city, undead are viewed with some mistrust because of the whole Geb situation. But they are tolerated and they have rights and everything else like that. But yeah, they are definitely viewed negatively compared to like your average Joe. Anything that looks too unusual can sometimes be racially profiled as being a mutant, which is a very convenient way for police and authorities to arrest people that they don't like, is just to call them a mutant. As far as animal people, when I start running Pathfinder with Homebrew, I'm gonna, kind of crack things open with a lot more of the Battle Zoo supplements and things like that. But even without that, the world of Galarian, they got frog people, lizard people, snake people, bird people. They got them all. They're all. And this is a cosmopolitan place where your intelligence, your skill, and your daring means more than your race or your heritage. So the main issue you're going to look out for is looking too obviously undead. You'll definitely be on notice. And then if you are too freakish looking, you'll definitely be on notice. Like they'll take note of you.
like we get random clothes with these hats too. Are we? We can be dressed properly? You know,
I
type of
mean,
thing?
you definitely aren't going to have the look of people that are following the high fashion standards of the day. You're gonna be standing out as a bit more rough and rowdy or eclectic, for sure.
Is it possible to hire like a coach to take us there? Like basically like a Alkenstar version of a limo that pulls up in front?
Yeah, I mean, there's taxi services and coaches and stuff like that. Sure.
That might help us avoid just random hassles on the street as we go there.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys think of that.
Let me see. All right. Common goods and services.
It's probably stupid expensive.
Things are weird. Apparently a gold is equivalent to $200 to $500. And I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. They've shown me the math, and it makes sense, but it's also kind of soul crushing to find that out. Let's see. Hireling, meals, spellcasting, canary informant services, guide, lodging, smuggling, researcher. There's 39 more services. Hold on. Let's see. Counterfeiter, false witness. It's got to be cheaper than a false witness. You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
Supply demand issue. I feel like this is
Transportation. All right, here we go. Oh, that's super cheap, y'all. Okay. So transportation around town. Yeah, you could get anywhere you need to go in the city for like a silver piece.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Spending.
what are we thinking about disguises? I have mine on. I think I'm good with mine.
I guess the question is, do people who are minor celebrities ever use hats and disguises in public to avoid public notice?
Oh, there's an angle. There's an angle. Okay. All right. You want to go that way?
I see where you're coming from with that, but that also requires a roll.
Yes.
Yes, it
a
does.
lot of things require a roll.
Yeah.
You might say this is an ROLL playing game. Huh.
Oh, we got this. All right. So if you're gonna use the hats, right? There's no harm in already being disguised, underneath the hat in case they find out about the hat. So you can just, simply take it off and still be disguised if needed.
Yeah. Well, what you do is
Oh, so you want to put mundane disguises on in case something happens with your hat.
Yeah.
That's what, if you're concerned with being discovered, that's what you should
That's
do.
extra smart. That's extra smart.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that we should have a front man when it comes to the social side of things who handles all the talking.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good idea. The rest of us should be like, talk to our man there.
All right. So
Does someone own a disguise kit? They cost 2 gold pieces.
But Jet had something to do with that. Didn't you have your own disguises?
a disguise kit is needed to set up a disguise to impersonate someone using your deception skill. Yep.
So it's like this. My disguise kit contains my disguise. So you would need your own disguise kit to contain within your own disguise.
Well,
Oh, does each one require its own kit?
Yes.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I'll just wear it.
Wow.
If you've created a large number of disguises, you can replenish your cosmetic supplies. Like I was just reading the thing. So by the way it's worded, I have to use supplies in order to apply this, and if the more I make, I get to keep in my little bag of you can draw and replace worn disguise kits as part of that the action that uses it. So you can I believe replace your I need to switch disguises, go into the bathroom. You've created a disguise, so it's ready.
Man, you can't just share your disguise kit with everybody? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because it comes with the way it's described, it comes with false facial hair, spirit gum, and a few simple wigs. So how much can one disguise kit do if I've already used the spirit gum to keep things in place and the false facial hair? Things like that.
Oh, there's a thread about this.
An elite disguise kit is 40 gold pieces.
Oh yeah, I think that gives you a +1.
Yeah, +1. 40 gold.
Sounds about right.
Golly. Okay, yeah. All right, so it'd be 2 gold then for each person that wants to have a mundane disguise. And then I guess maintaining that disguise uses the charges, and that's what the replenishing cost is, which is 1 silver piece. Replacement cosmetics. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, 5e's all abstract. It's I've got a make-believe bag. It's got a fake mustache in there, and there's a French beret. You put the scarf over your face.
It makes sense, because if you're using, of course, a makeup.
It
doesn't come back. If you're using the gum to keep the things on your face, you can't really reuse that.
Damn. Okay. All right. So, I guess let me know if you are content to go as you are. Place yourself up here. If you are going to go with mundane disguise or mundane disguise and hat, go here. And if you're going to go just hat, go off to the right.
I'm going no disguise.
No disguise. All right, so you go up here.
Yep.
All right. So you two, Henry and Jericho. Oh, so you were going to have a mundane disguise?
Yeah, my mundane disguise.
All right, all right.
That I have
So you have a mundane disguise kit already. Jericho and Henry, do you have mundane disguise kits?
we
Can we
can
just go and
person.
buy one? Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So they're 2 gold each.
I already
All
did,
right.
so-
So what is your disguise? Are you gonna try to perfect this Afro skeleton?
Well, I'm switching it up a little bit.
Okay.
This wonderful disguise kit has granted me a red wig this time, and I'm kind of dressed up like Jessica Rabbit, you know?
Oh,
But, you know,
as a
like,
skeleton.
Yeah.
Okay.
The casino, you know? Just.
Do you have art of this or?
No. I mean, I can pull up a picture of Jessica Rabbit and, like, put bones on her, I guess.
I'm sure we
Sadly,
could Google.
the internet's already done that. Yeah.
I'm
Sorry,
sure we could
sorry,
Jessica
FBI
Rabbit.
agent. Sorry, FBI agent. Oh man.
I can see now as literal bombs in the chest.
Nah,
I was gonna go for watermelons.
it's honestly kind of lazy. They just gave her like Jack Skellington makeup, but
It's okay.
yeah. All right, fair enough. So you're gonna be a sexy redhead skeleton.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So that's your disguise that you're working on. Henry, what's your mundane disguise?
It would be bushy mustached Mr. Peanut.
Okay. Wait, what?
Well, like you know, the top hat and the monocle.
Okay, but you're not actually trying to be a peanut leshy.
No, I didn't even
Okay.
think of that. But
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
When you said Mr. Peanut, I mean, that's immediately where I went with that.
I
is
feel
that
like that's
you're,
beyond the scope of a hatted disguise. I mean, not the hatted disguise of the of the.
Well,
basic disguise.
honestly, I feel like that's what a mundane disguise is all about. Getting
Yeah,
into a peanut mascot costume.
All right, let's roll into it then. A Mr. Peanut style leshy that's 6'1".
Incredible. Okay.
That will
Why
definitely fool him. Are you gonna just use that and not worry about the hat then?
Oh no, he's gonna put the hat. I mean, remember the hat is to hide the celebrity.
Okay, and then when you take it off, they see that you're Lenny Legume, the mascot for the local nut company.
Sure.
Okay, all right. So you're going as Lenny Legume, aka Mr. Peanut, the oversized leshy corporate mascot of the local nut company. Jericho's going as skeletal Jessica Rabbit with cantaloupe boobs. And Jet Ree, what is your disguise?
My disguise is Eric with the K.
Okay, Eric with a K.
Yeah.
All right.
Eric with the K.
All right. Who is a fox boy?
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. Kelly McCain, you were going as Kelly McCain, former law officer turned district attorney, secretly a secret agent. This is some real James Bond action. They're like, James, you got to go undercover, and he's like, will do. And then he shows up at the casino. He's like, it's Bond, James Bond. I'm fucking James Bond right here. That's who I am. And they're like, Mr. Bond, I'm surprised you're here. You're supposed to be a secret agent. He's like, there's no secret. I'm fucking awesome. So yeah, that's fine. All right, I admire the confidence. Grom, you're gonna wear your hat, be a cat dude.
Yes.
All right, fair enough.
Name is Mind Your Own Business.
Okay. Can you theater the mind, Mr. Peanut and Jessica, or do we need to take a quick token break and I make these tokens? All right, we'll just keep going. All right, excellent. All right. So with all of that settled, how will your date know that that you're there, Jericho? They're just gonna see Jet Ree as Eric with a K.
I trust Jet Ree. He's my wingman. So
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. Let's head over to the casino.
Is this the same day that we did the Triceratops thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me find this music. I don't know about that one. Hold on. I'm going through my gambling music. Gotta get the right tone here. Nah, this doesn't seem rowdy enough. Alright, hold on. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. Maybe this will be too upbeat. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Heading on over to. Let's see. Turn the screws. Grab these peeps. And we go to. Oh. Okay. I see where this is. It's in the actual City of Alkenstar folder. There we go. Oh, there you go. Paste you guys out on the street. And are you paying for a carriage to drop you guys off?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll arrive in style.
All right, so someone just mark off 5 silver, or each of you mark off 1 silver for the 5 of you to head on over there.
We'll mark off 1 silver.
Yep, 1 silver.
All right. If I wasn't still scraping together money, even at level like 9, I would be like, money doesn't matter, but apparently it matters a lot in Pathfinder Land. Let's see. Activate. Coin. And... Oh yeah, that's casino music. Thanks, Mario 64. Okay. So as you arrive, you see Rika standing nervously out front. You guys get out of your carriage, and she looks over at all of you, and she waves.
I wave back.
Okay.
She fans her feathered hand, like an actual fan, to kind of cover her blushing face, and she says, "Oh, I didn't expect you to be on time.
What?
Well, that is to say, you just seemed so cool. I didn't think you'd be here right on time, but I'm so glad you're here."
I like to be punctual.
All right, so Jericho, give me an impersonate.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. And Henry, give me an impersonate.
That was gonna be great.
Now, Jericho, are you relying only on your mundane disguise and not your hat?
Yeah, I'll just do the mundane disguise.
Okay.
I don't want to draw attention
All right.
to the hat.
Fair enough. Rika looks right at you, Jericho, and says, "Oh, who is your friend, Eric?"
Oh, this is. Let you introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Ace Van Tibia.
"Oh,
Rodeo star.
I didn't see you earlier. Are you a friend of... She looks left and right. Jericho, darling?
Oh yeah, Jericho Darlin's super cool. She's
You
one of
think
my
so?
best friends. Yeah, actually, she's a pretty wild and gal.
Oh, well, if you say so.
Yeah, you should definitely hang out with her more and give her discounts on your shop.
Huh. I'll think about that. All right, are you ready to head in, Eric with the K and his assortment of strange friends?
I look to my friends. I give them the thumbs up. You guys good?
Yep.
All right, we're going in.
All right. Now, Henry, you're currently impersonating this blonde woman who won at the rodeo, right?
That is the case.
all right, fair enough, fair enough."
This is gonna go great.
Okay. All right. So as you guys approach the doors, you can see all manner of gambling happening in there. This table's just full of people. You hear the ching 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 of slot machines going off. You hear the crack and roll of billiard balls, and you hear the hootin' and hollerin' of very excited people watching very exciting dancing.
All right.
As you approach the doors, Can you guys see the map, or am I theater of the minding it right now?
Theater of the mind.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. And then you shrink down to Pokemon size, and now you're on your adventure. The doors are open, and you see this bouncer. He's a very confident fella, and he's got a dope jacket, and he's popping the jacket a lot because he's such a cool jacket. And he says, "Hey there, friends! Rodeo champs only." And you see behind him is a Clockwork door warden. Oh, buddy, that's a new monster.
I don't know what I would do if I saw a new monster. Maybe you're calling knowledge on it. I don't know. Maybe.
I'm waiting for the new remaster rules to come out officially.
Oh, you're not gonna ask any recall knowledge until November 15th? Fuck. All right.
Well, Grom, what is the question you'd like to ask about this door warden? Remember, we're on the evil genie system now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What capabilities does it have? Is that too generic of a question?
It's a little too generic, but I could give you the general rundown. So let's see. When you rolled on it, do you have applicable lore for it? Yeah. So you know a little bit about it, but it's just a little too new and a little too expensive for you to know for sure. It reminds you of the ones from the bank, but this boy, if robots had muscles, this boy been hitting the gym. You imagine that it can do all the things that the one at the bank could do, and then some. It's definitely an upgrade to the ones they had at that shitty little bank.
All right. Well, hopefully that won't matter.
So that includes ranged attacks, melee attacks, grappling attacks, that sort of thing. All right. Jericho, when you, what was the question you had about them?
I will ask if they are capable of doing non-lethal.
By law, they are supposed to only do non-lethal damage.
By law,
Yes.
but
looking it over, you cannot tell if its safety protocols have been disabled. All right. So this guy says, yeah, sorry friends, you might have come here thinking this was just a club open to anybody. You might have been lured here by the smell of them tender sirloin steaks and them delicious baked potatoes slathered in sour cream, cheese, and broccoli, but I'm sorry to tell you, rodeo champs only.
I don't interrupt him because it'd be rude, but after he's done talking, I hold up my chip, my blue chip.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. He holds it up, and you see that he, not in his character art, he's wearing a crafter's eyepiece, and he is going to examine it to see if it is counterfeit per the adventurer. Because it's not counterfeit, you pass automatically. But how it would work normally is you would have made a secret counterfeit check, or whoever you paid to make the counterfeit would have made a secret counterfeit check. And this is the checkpoint where that check would then be checked against this guy's ability to look at shit and see if it's real or not. But he says, amateur afternoon. Not bad. All right. You got a +1?
I do have a +1.
One of these lucky ladies.
This lovely lady right here.
Oh. She demurely reaches out to take your the crook of your arm. Well, head on in. If you're looking for chips, you can get them from the bartender, or any of the door wardens could trade you gold for chips.
Go in
All
and
right,
I
so
wait for my allies.
All right, she follows you in.
is he gonna ask for all of our chips or?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, cool.
okay. So you guys show him your chips and you head inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. He says, enjoy yourselves.
So, where's the dinner area?
Oh, yeah, so there's a very small dining area over here. And it's very exclusive, and otherwise you have to eat at the bar.
Oh, exclusive, huh?
Yeah.
What's the exclusivity?
Oh, by the way, as you go in, you hear a loud bawdy laugh that you recognize.
My little
It is
buddy.
It's your old friend Woodchop, and he is making awooga sounds and beating his fist against his knee, and then biting his feathered fist in sort of a over-exaggeration of his horniness as he watches the desert bloom as she dances upon the stage.
I look to Jericho to run interference for me while I go talk to my friend.
All right. Hey, Miss Rika. I know you came
yes?
here for my friend here, Jerry, but maybe we can go grab a drink. I
Well-
take her away to the bar.
Well, I suppose just wondering to get started. The bartender, a burly halfling who looks like he's seen a lot of shit in his career. Maybe he used to be a mayor, I don't know. But now he's a bartender. And he says, what can I get you?
I will take some milk.
And you see that he's actually walking around on some very sturdy stilts back there. Oh, he says, milk, huh?
Yeah, anything the lady here desires.
You want, exotic milk? We got some hippopotamus in stock.
Oh, shit. I mean, I'll just take cow milk, whole milk.
Alright.
Terrible,
alright.
I mean, unless...
Pacing yourself.
Yeah. I didn't
Alright.
know. I didn't know.
Jericho, you had heard that there's secret homebrew rules that if a skeleton drinks milk from more exotic animals, they get special buffs.
All right, I'll go light for now. Maybe we'll explore those home.
All right, fair enough.
All right, so while you are distracting her, Henry, what are you getting up to?
Henry is not wanting to racially profile, but is this the same goblin that he got into a scuffle with?
No. There are over 450 citizen tokens generated for this campaign, but this was one of the earlier maps that got made, so there might be a lot of repeats at this point in the story. Okay.
Not a problem. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I think he would just come up and also order a drink and just kind of scope everything out while Jet does some talking.
Okay, fair enough. Kelly,
Keep an eye
all right,
out.
anything that you're getting up to?
I'll go exchange 10 gold for tokens.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
And
He's
spend
making drinks, so he directs you to this robot. The robot has you put your coins in its slot, and then it chips come out of its tummy. All right. So with those in hand, you can use slot machine. You can play card at table. There is the VIP room upstairs, but this bouncer, he kind of shakes his head at you if you head towards the stairs, like you ain't ready for that, son.
Well, I gotta ask, as fancy as these maps are, is there physically something I need to do this, or are we just honor system?
To do what?
To get tokens, so I need to
Oh. For now, just gotta take a mental note that you got 10 gold worth of tokens. So
Gotcha.
okay. They also got some billiards going here. This is a gentleman's arrangement situation, so you can either play for fun or play for money. Though it doesn't seem to be a lot of people playing billiards right now. Those of you who look over there, if you are familiar with criminal stuff, if you want to give me a recall knowledge, there's something interesting happening over there.
You think we're criminals?
No, I'm saying if you have knowledge of criminal stuff and you want to roll a recall knowledge about criminal stuff,
How did you think we're criminals?
Okay, so you don't have to roll then. All right, Kelly, you recognize the telltale uniforms of the Gilded Gunners. They're like a Pokemon team. They have like these uniforms they wear. See? They love gold. So a lot of their equipment is gilded. They also love this part of town, and they love gambling and anything related to money and spending and making money. So you do see a couple of gilded gunners around the establishment. But looking around, you don't see any other recognizable gangs or criminal affiliations. But you do see, as you start kind of picking through the crowd, you do see there's quite a few gilded gunners here tonight.
Gotcha.
All right. So while you're casing the joint and getting some money, what's Jet Ree up to?
Jet Ree is going to try to approach Woodchop here.
Okay.
Let's see, history on Woodchop is I helped him out of a jam.
Okay.
Because he is or was a fence.
Mm-hmm.
So we have like not like a secret handshake, but like a secret passphrase that serves as insults. My part is you're looking as naked as a jaybird, and then his part is to call me a knife-eared bastard.
Oh my god. Okay. All right.
And that's how we know who we're talking to.
Okay.
So,
Now, if I recall, he has kind of a sharp, squawky voice. Is that what he is?
yes.
Okay. Got it. All right.
So I will approach him.
All right. As you approach, you see him guzzle down another coffee soda pop and slam the glass down, demanding more. Waitresses are rushing back and forth, and this dude is just hemorrhaging money as he thirstily watches the Desert Bloom perform on stage.
I part through the crowd and I approach him, and I say to him, "You're looking as naked as a jaybird there."
He looks over at you.
You knife-eared bastard!
And then I give
What are
him
you
a
doing
hug.
here?
And then he wraps you up in a hug, and he says,
Hey, man! Ever since you went missing, life's been crazy. I won the rodeo, and then I met the girl of my dreams. Look at her.
I've heard. Do you think you have
I
time
would
for an old
sell.
friend?
I would sell my left wing to be a bee for one day, so I could pollinate the flower on her head. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, yes, I do. I know what he means.
Yeah, I would throw myself into an industrial fertilizer machine so that I could be the shit that she grows in.
I let him go on for a bit as he fawns over her before I was like asking him, does he have time for an old friend somewhere in more private?
Yeah, once her set's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right, so while that's happening, Grom, what are you getting up to? Grom, you with us?
Yeah, sorry. Grom will come up here and talk to the bouncer, and he'll say, how many bulls do I got to ride to go upstairs here?
Oh, he says,
Oh, yeah, sorry, buddy. Upstairs, that's for the big dick riders, you know what I'm saying? Well, that doesn't sound right. That sounds like they ride big dicks. What I'm trying to say is real rodeo champs. You know, the silvers, the golds. Yeah, besides, man, you don't want to go up there.
I don't? Why not? It sounds like
It's
fun.
No. Little guy like you, that's dangerous. It's dangerous up there. You just carrying around your little blue bottle cap? They see you with that? Man, you don't want it. You're not ready for that. You're not ready for that. I admire the spirit, though, kid. I admire the spirit.
as he says that, you hear some gruff laughter and some lilting feminine laughter and some raucous cheering coming from upstairs. Man, it sounds cool up there.
Sounds like they're having a lot of fun up there, pal.
Yeah, they are. Champions generally do.
Well, maybe you can just let me up there. Come on.
All right, so you are making a request of this man. All right, so give me that request.
Is that a thing? Oh, request. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. blind that one or public?
Yeah, do a blind on that one. Ooh, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. He says,
Man, there's something about you I like. You kind of remind me of my little brother. It's weird because you're a cat, he's a goblin. But, I mean, I guess you could just go. Yeah, I mean, sure, man, sure.
I won't touch anything.
He unhooks the little, like, you know, the fat rope that they put across those shit, and then he says,
Hey, go on, get up there.
Thank you. I'll head on up there.
all right. All right. So while you're heading up there, back at the bar, Rika is sipping her pina colada with a straw, and she says, "I don't usually drink alcohol. I know it's not in fashion, but I'm just so nervous. How long have you known Eric with a K?"
Oh, I've known Eric since we were little kids running around in the temple.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You know, he's pretty good guy.
Yeah.
He's not seeing anyone, is he?
Oh, I mean, I've heard some rumors.
Oh no.
I mean, they might be unfounded, but I don't know. But you know who is a little cooler than Eric with a K?
No, who? I don't really know much about him. I just know that those fox ears, they make my feathers ruffle.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. But Jericho Darling, now she's a cool bean.
You really think so?
Yeah, I'm just saying, I run a very small and humble shop of my own, and I give her plenty of discounts.
What do you sell at your shop?
Guns.
All right. Can you give me a lie?
Sure.
Okay. You can make it blind so that you have confidence to keep going.
I sell a vast variety of firearms myself, and she's a bit of a slinger, so I mean.
Ah, I see.
Mhm.
Or you're just Jericho Darling with 2 cantaloupes stuffed in her shirt.
What? Me?
He says,
Well,
Jericho, I told you to get a better disguise, and you did. But then you ruined it by talking.
well, I can't help it. I just love to talk. And
So Henry, how's it going down by you?
Oh my god.
Kellen walks up and says, "Haven't seen you around here. How is it going?"
Pretty new. He uses his deep voice. I'm just gonna have.
That's a nice deep voice you got there. I like that on a woman. And he winks at you, but it's hard to tell because he's got like Brock from Pokemon eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. Just sarsaparilla.
Oh, you want a Star Cola or you want a House Blend?
I don't. Is this for called? What's the better drink? Would one guess?
A Star Cola is like just
Ordering a Coca-Cola. House Blend would imply that they have some craft sodas they make themselves.
Oh,
or they purchased from like artisanal shops, basically.
Yeah.
Which would mean that would probably cost some money.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Yeah, Star Cola is negligible. It's negligible. It's like the Deadwood whiskey of this campaign setting.
All right. Fair enough. Henry though, he's gonna go over the house.
Okay.
House.
All right. It's 1 silver piece for a shot of their house sarsaparilla, but damn, is it good?
All right.
Okay.
He does the shot.
Man.
Just keeping an eye out, looking around, looking for trouble, because he knows it's coming.
You feel alert. You feel buzzed in the best possible way. There's probably a little bit of like meth in there, because they don't have an FDA in Alkenstar.
Fair enough.
So that's what you need to do as like an alchemist. You need to just make a drink that has a slight enchantment on it, that all other drinks taste like toilet water for the next hour.
literally you just make the original Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah.
That's all you'd have to do.
That's what Star Cola is. Star Cola is just original recipe Coca-Cola. That's what Star Cola is. It's opium, it's cocaine, it's fentanyl, whatever the hell else was in there. I don't know how people are still alive, honestly. All right, back over here. The Desert Bloom. I don't want to get people too excited and awaken things and have them hurt themselves with the cactus, but it's some of the most provocative and sensuous dancing you've ever seen. And then she dips behind the curtain. And then they said there's going to be a 5-minute intercession before the dancing twins of the Twin Peaks come out. All right. So Woodchuck turns to you and says, Woodchop, and says,
All right, what's the deal? What's going on? You disappeared, and then I saw you were on the wanted posters.
I turn to him and I look in the distance. It's like over there. This is a bit too crowded over here.
this waitress comes up and says,
Mr. Woodchop, your steak, sir.
and she sets down this huge fucking worm.
I was about to say, if that man eats a steak, it's fucking wild.
All right,
This worm is like 8 inches across and like a foot long.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You want some?
No, that's all you, buddy.
Okay. So what's going on? Why this happen?
Again, motion for this back corner here, where it's like, how about we talk over
This
a game of
this
billiards?
lady like leans over and she shouts directly in your fox ear. She says,
I love your ears.
It actually really hurts. It actually really
Oh, they're real.
Yeah, I like they do like the what is it when pets like when you mess with the ears.
yeah, they flatten up against your head.
Yeah.
Oh,
I am so sorry.
and then this guy says, sweetheart, maybe we should get some air.
So I motion for Woodshop to follow.
Okay.
To the billiards over here. We'll talk over a quick game of billiards.
All right, so you guys go to discuss over a quick game of billiards. But as you're doing that, upstairs, I guess just throw a cameraman up here for you. Let's see. Do we have cameraman?
I don't think you ever made one.
I never made you a cameraman?
No.
Oh my goodness. All right, then I'll just make.
We've always been like
I'll
super
make
close, so it's never been like a peach
Oh,
issue.
Roxy could be the cameraman. There you go. All right. But then you'll see her true power.
No, just attach it to attach the Roxy to ground.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Everyone will be a Roxy. There we go. And prototype Roxy will actually have vision enabled. There we go. All right. Cool. Horny Roxy. Roxy. Madam. All right. So upstairs.
Yeah.
As you head upstairs, this guy, the Shoonie, he looks over at you and he says, fresh meat. Come on over here and spin the wheel. And this lady says,
Haven't seen you around, handsome. This is the big dick's room. Hope you ready to throw down. This table's got a 10 gold minimum.
Oh.
and then this guy says, it ain't no problem. Come on, fresh meat. I'll cover him. Pick it. Pick any, pick a spot on the thing. Put the thing on the thing. It's roulette, so.
I put the thing on the thing. Thank you, friend.
All right, what do you choose for your roulette?
How can I just like pick red or white?
Oh, you're just gonna pick color? Oh, okay.
I can pick a number. How far do the numbers go? I'm not sure.
I mean, if you're going for odds, it's always color. But if you're going for like big payout, it's number.
It's somebody else's money, so I'll pick a specific number. I
Okay.
just don't know what the
All right.
range is.
Oh, so the range I believe on this table goes up to 35. It goes 0 to 35, and there's also double 0.
Well, there's on a roulette table. There's like you could choose colors, numbers, or a range, 1 to 10.
Yeah. Color's gonna be the lowest amount that you would win, but if you pick a color and a number, you'll get like the most money if you get it.
Pick lucky 11.
All right, red or you want just 11, or do you want red 11 or black 11?
Black 11.
Black 11. Okay, I'm gonna generate it. We're gonna see. Right. Ooh. Okay. Unfortunately, it did not come up. That's okay. That's okay. He says,
That's all right. That's all right. Hey, what's up? The name's William.
I'm Bond, James Bond.
Oh, all right. You bonded. Okay.
My first time up here. This is where all the action is, huh?
Made my fortune in dino ranching. Along the way, I did a little rodeo action. Nothing too much to brag about.
How many dinos you got in your herds?
Oh gosh, where was I at last? Good. I think we're in the 900s.
A lot of dinosaurs.
Branching out into the T-Rexes. It's been quite an experience.
What do you sell those for?
Weapons of war, son. You train them up. Yeah, the Mwangis, they love it. They love them.
I don't know anything about
You
it.
ever been out to the Expanse?
No.
Oh, yeah, well, maybe we take a trip sometime.
I like that.
Yeah, well, you know, James, I like the look about you. You know, they say Shooty and a catfolk, they don't get along, but I like the look of you.
I like the look of you. You're a good person.
So
Very
what
generous,
brings you
too.
here? What brings you here tonight? You're a newcomer.
I just come up here to take a look around. I heard laughter and shouting from below. Sounds like a fun place.
he looks around and you see people are at this other table are laughing and having fun, but you see there's a lot of empty booths, and there's even like a lady over here. There's like no dealer. She's just kind of sitting at the table, just drinking from a bottle, like, you know, pouring herself shots from a bottle. There's a bored dancer over here. There's a guy with like a shutdown table. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of action going on up here.
Oh, not as many people up here as I was expecting. What's going on?
What's going on? I guess it's slow night. Slow night, I guess. There's all kinds of trouble brewing, from what I understand. People staying home, not going out as much up here in Skyside.
Why is that? Very safe place. Lots of guards and stuff.
Yeah, no, it's a good place. Good place. You know.
All these rich people, they staying at home all the time. What's the even point of being rich, right?
Oh, now I like that attitude. Exactly. You got the money, you go flaunt it. But now there's some new riverboat casino, and it's taking up a lot of people's attention. So
I haven't heard about that. What's it called?
ooh,
He like stares at the gambler, and the gambler stares back at him, and they're like, he's thinking to himself, what is it? And then the DM is like, damn, dude, I don't actually remember the name of it. Hold on. Oh, it's called the Gear Smoke. The Gear Smoke Express. It is a riverboat casino. It's got a little paddle on the back, the whole deal. It goes up and down the Ustrati River.
You ever been on that one?
no, can't say that I have. I got a thing about water.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah, gets in my wrinkles.
It gets my fur wet.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Let me buy you a drink. You a soda man or you an alcohol man?
A little bit of both.
Oh, you hear that? We're gonna need a whiskey cola up here.
And the gambler shrugs, and she kind of shouts down the stairs for the order. All right, so while you're doing that, back at the bar, Rika says, having finished her second pina colada. She says, "Well, I just don't know. I mean, what do you mean? There's rumors about him. Is he a player? Does he have a fox girlfriend?"
Listen, I may have lied to you just now.
Oh,
I just
about
found
which
me out.
part?
All of it. I lied about a lot of it. I've known that guy for like 2 weeks, maybe tops.
Oh.
But you know, he's pretty cool. I don't think
Wait,
he's
is
seen
he
anyone.
also a criminal?
I mean, if I had eyebrows, I would wiggle them, but I do not. So
so you just
just
w- you
imagine
just-
me wiggle eyebrows.
Okay. You didn't make yourself eyebrows with your disguise kit?
I take out a marker and I draw on eyebrows and I wiggle.
Okay. She says,
I'm sorry. What was your cover name?
Ace Ventidia.
Oh yes, Ace Van Titties. Did
Yeah,
you have you been running with this crowd for long?
Like 2 weeks or so. But you know,
Don't you think that's dangerous?
um,
Listen, if you need to get out of the city, I can make arrangements for you.
listen, Rika, I don't got nowhere to go. This
I have
is
a
my-
friend. She has an airship.
Nah, listen, I belong in Alkenstar. I ain't going nowhere else. This is my home. So,
What are you gonna do about the bounty?
I don't know, probably kill a few people.
She sputters and spits out some of her pina colada down the bar.
the bartender has left to tend to other customers and affairs. This glamorous woman, she looks at you, Henry Ironsides, and says, "I couldn't help but notice you have such a husky voice and a very manly demeanor. Are you here alone tonight, rodeo star?"
It would seem so. Came in with
Maybe
a
we
group.
could fix that problem. And she waggles her real eyebrows at you that she didn't
Ah.
draw on. Yeah.
Yeah,
He looks
so-
past Jericho.
Yeah.
Now, when you say real eyebrows, right? I mean, she didn't draw them on, right?
Uh,
now, are they makeup back there, or are they real, right?
Too many questions.
I
Henry
bet
does not.
she has real boobs too.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
dealing with Henry, who's got 3 different eyebrows. So, yeah.
Henry's very complicated. But yeah. All right. So she's. What brings you around?
Oh, boredom. It's definitely boredom. I used to come here with my significant other, my partner, but she's just obsessed with work now. Never available anymore. But I get in on her name and run up her tab. It's the least I could do.
Mm. Well, I mean, if she's not treating a fine lady like you directly, I mean, that's the least you could do.
Oh, she looks at you as she sips her house sarsaparilla, and she says, "Maybe there's more I could do. You're not afraid of the law, are you?"
Hasn't scared me yet.
Oh, okay, all right, man, heating up over there. Okay, so over here at the billiards table, Woodchop sets up to place the billiards. He has forgotten that you guys came over here to have a secret conversation.
I fill him in on just like the first like session stuff, right? None of the what we've been doing since then, just like that type of stuff. And then I start asking him like, "What about you? You know, I've been hearing some rumors. You need some help, buddy? Like,
Help!
Help! What? I'm better than I've ever been. I mean, I was a little confused after you left. A little down on my luck, but you know, then I found her. My cactus star, my desert sun. She guided me out of the harsh mana waste of my loneliness, and now I'm so happy. I mean, I'm struggling a little. You know, I don't have a place to live anymore because I sold my place so that I could have money to come here and, you know, worship her every night. I sold my dog too, but, you know, he went to a good home. Not one of those hot dog factories down in Smokeside, but like, you know, a real family.
Where'd you sell him to?
Oh, yeah, they were, well, the kid had pigtails.
You love that dog.
Yeah. Well, I think it's better, you know? Like, I don't have room in my heart for two things anymore.
But
you don't understand the way she makes me feel when she acupunctures me.
Okay.
I'm talking about full body numbness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just lay there. She takes my money out of my wallet.
Can you move during this? Like,
no, man. I said full body paralysis. Yeah, it's like an otherworldly experience.
What would happen if you didn't have any money?
Oh, I don't know. I think by now our friendship has blossomed into something more. She told me that I'm her favorite patron.
Okay.
And he looks left and he looks right, and his eyes turn into tiny little slits, and he says,
"She even let me drink some of the cactus juice."
Where do you go, little buddy? Where do you go to get these acupunctures?
Oh, we just do them in the back room after hours.
Gotcha.
I have to ask, Jet Ree, is your Foxboy disguise known to your former outfit that you were a part of?
Like shield marshals?
Yeah, when you were doing undercover work.
No,
okay.
This is a personal, like,
because the people that you were undercover with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No.
All right.
Anyways, what do you need? Why are you asking all these questions about me? I should be asking you. Why you got a 50 gold bounty on your head?
Keep that thing.
This lady looks over at you, pops her bubble gum, and smiles.
Yeah, I just wave. Hi. Don't mind my friend here.
I mean, 50 gold. That's a lot of acupuncture.
I look at him when he says that. It's like, really? Really?
I mean, you know,
really?
if I was an unscrupulous person. Oh,
you told your
are you in trouble? Is that what you came to me?
I came into you because I heard that you came into a lot of money and that
I did.
I don't want to see you, out on the streets again, bud.
Oh.
Those were some dark times.
It's too late for that.
Your dog helped you out a lot during those times, so I'm kind of concerned because now you got rid of the dog.
I mean, Bingo could play a mean piano, but, now he's playing piano in a upscale townhouse. He deserves more than me. I'm a mess.
It's okay.
Yeah. But don't worry. I didn't use all my money. I invested half of it into investment banking. You ever met this guy Ambrose Muglin?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, he helped me out. He took half my money, and he said that any day now, I'm gonna get some returns on it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, something about open up an orphanage where kids can work to earn money for college.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they make sweatpants. He called it a sweatshop.
You do know what Muglin does, right?
He's a businessman.
I mean, he's more than a businessman.
He's a halfling.
No, it's like he runs the bank and it's his money and
the banker.
Yeah, it's his money though.
That makes sense.
Imagine you went to go deposit money.
I see. Did you come to me because you got money issues?
No. Imagine you went to Muglin's bank, right?
Okay, I'm imagining it.
Right.
Oh, I heard his bank got robbed.
And you put money in his bank, right? To invest, right?
Oh no. Do you think my money got robbed out of his bank?
I'm pretty sure your money's gone.
Am I ruined?
I try not to laugh,
man.
but I put a hand on his back and I was like, I think you have a problem, buddy.
Okay.
I think we need to get you some help.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some acupuncture after the casino closes.
No. You're gonna come with me today, all right?
What?
You need a day
I
off.
gotta go to the desert.
No. You need a day off.
I might be able to drink the nectar from the cactus, if you know what I mean.
Hey, the nectar of the cactus will be there if it's true love, right? You haven't seen me. You haven't seen me in months.
He's gonna need a. Well, you could coerce him if you wanted to, but he would. That's the mean one. Coerce is the mean one.
Yeah, coerce is the mean.
Yeah.
What's diplomacy?
Yeah, I think it's diplomacy. What do they call it when it's not coercing? Trying to remember. They have all these weird names for shit.
Does it personate? Make an impression?
No, it's not make an impression. Anybody know what the one is that's basically a diplomacy check or a persuasion check?
Request.
Request? Maybe. Yeah. Make a request. Yeah.
All right. Make a request.
Yeah, coerce is the mean one where you're like, you're gonna do this.
Secret?
Yeah, give it to me blind, yeah.
Here's my blind.
Okay, he says,
Where are we going?
We are, let's see, I don't have the map, but I just try to, I give the generalization area of where we're staying. Yeah.
Alright.
It's like,
All right,
hey,
fair enough.
Look at it, man. It's house, roof over the head, a meal,
Okay. He will listen, but Kelly's not here. All right, I was gonna check in on Kelly. Back upstairs. We'll double back to Kelly. Let's see. So Grom upstairs. They bring back some drinks. All right.
All right, I'll stay up here for a little while and drink with my new puggy friend here. But eventually I will thank him for his time and his generosity. But I'm gonna go ahead and head back downstairs.
All right.
I hope he has good luck up here. Maybe I'll see him again.
All right, fair enough. So essentially, all of this little slice of life is setting you guys up for some investigations. All right, so everybody, give me your investigations. Is it investigation? What the fuck do they call it? Gather information. Let me see.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, everybody, give me your blind gather informations.
I thank the bouncer guy when I come down here.
Dang.
Sure, it went great.
Yeah, he said,
Was it everything you thought it would be?
Kind of slow up there.
Yeah, we're really struggling with that new riverboat casino. It's like 3 stories.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm mainly gathering information, I guess, from woodshop, right?
Well, I mean, this just kind of represents gathering information. So it's just, like what woodshop's heard, being a regular here, that kind of stuff.
Let's see.
Dang, Leah. Dom looking out for you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are there ways to, affect the rolls as well?
Oh yeah. Like,
So you could say that in the woodshop situation, since he's been a regular here for a while, he's been blowing a lot of money here and stuff. I would give you a +2 circumstance bonus to this.
Okay.
Because he's a regular here and he's one of your contacts and all that stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe giving food or giving drinks to people, things like that. But yeah, that was it.
So Grom upstairs. Other than finding out that they are struggling with a new competitor in the Gearworks, luxury, riverboat casino, you weren't able to kind of suss out too much useful information there. It kind of proved to be a little bit of a dead end, at least according to the dice. Yeah, according to the dice. Let's see. Then we got Jericho.
You spent the majority of your time trying to maneuver yourself for some Rika discounts and or lovings.
Really discounts.
Yeah, but she just kept shooting you down. You were like in a little like Red Baron biplane, and she just kept like shooting it down like over and over and over again. Henry, you get some useful information. One, the woman that is flirting so heavily with you, apparently her ex-partner is in law enforcement. Apparently a very high-ranking law enforcement position.
Okay.
Who could have a name that has problems with love?
Any name we got here?
I mean, you could ask her directly, but that's like you kind of pick up the context clues there for sure. And you find out that in addition to being a popular hangout spot for the Shield Marshals, for the Gilded Gunners, this is also a popular hangout place for the Shield Marshals. Yeah, because Shield Marshals love a good rodeo, and she tells you most nights you're gonna get a handful of Shield Marshals in here. They play nice with the Gilded Gunners because this is kind of like neutral ground. Is the general vibe that you get. Yeah. Jet Ree, you find out that the Desert Bloom is said to have nearly magical healing abilities through her acupuncture services. But they are quite expensive. But it's alleged that she can cure diseases, remove toxins, and even end curses with her acupuncture lovemaking skills.
I don't know how true that is.
Sorry about that.
Seeing as my buddy here is.
Well, your buddy is showing signs of extreme addiction, so whatever the service that she offers is, he is ruining his life over it. You also find out that I'm assuming you guys are asking about clues that you already have, and you're kind of building on those clues. Yeah, so you do ask about this Shoma Lysirius name that you got, and you ask about the Powder Keg punks. So you hear, Henry, from the bartender, and Jet Ree, you hear from Woodshop that yes, there was this guy named Shoma Lysirius. He used to come here all the time. He wasn't a rodeo star, but apparently he did some work for the Rodeo Association, and they gave him like an honorary pass to get in here. So a lot of people didn't like, they're like, this guy got in on like, nepotism kind of deal. But he was an all right guy, a little eccentric, a little weird, kind of the creepy nerd that you're nice to him because you don't know if he's gonna blow up the school, like kind of had that vibe. But he has recently been banned because he brought a +1, and it was like a punk rock monkey goblin who, started throwing bombs at the dancers and almost set the Desert Bloom on fire. And so the two of them were thrown out, and Shoma Lysirius was banned for life. And serves him right, Woodshop was so upset about the Desert Bloom almost getting hurt that he was gonna find out where Shoma lived, and he was gonna go beat him up.
Alright.
But he never got around to it, but he thinks he lives somewhere in Hellside.
Hellside.
Yeah. Which is
Kelly's
a
back.
part of Smokeside. It's like the wall, there's a big wall where like the canyon side is, and that's called Hellside. Yep. And that pretty much is the information that you guys get.
Kelly
at
is
one
back, by the way.
Oh, okay. So
Yep.
Kelly, if you want to A, do some actual gambling, and then B, give me a gather information, that would be good.
Yep, definitely want to do some gambling.
All right. So, do you have a gambling lore?
No, but I am very good at deception.
Okay. Let's see. All right. So, casino games, full Pathfinder. All right. These people are playing Golem, which is basically like 5-card poker, essentially. Basically, this is a pretty expensive table. It is a 5 gold piece buy-in. The dealer deals 5 cards to each player. Starting with the amulet, each player can take one of 4 actions: bet, match, raise, fold. We're not going to play the full-ass minigame here. Essentially, you can do an earn income here, and try to see if you make back or make some money off of this. All right, because this is a pretty swanky place. It's rather high level for gambling, so this would be at a level 7 of earn income. And you're gonna try to bluff your way to a victory, so you would give me a deception. And you put up 5 gold there, so just give me like a 1 day, and we'll see what it spits out for the results. Oof. So yeah, you lose all your money. They take the full 5 gold. However, that does make the dealer pretty happy. So I will give you a +1 circumstance to your gather information, because it's going to be a lot more chatty to try to keep you at the table. All right, so give me that gather information and see if you pick up anything else that the others might have missed. All right. Let's see. So, listening in, you get the same kind of information that things are a little rough with the new Riverboat Casino that recently opened up. The Gilded Gunners remain stalwart customers. They're the right kind of criminals. Criminals who take being criminals seriously. They got good outfits. They got good business. They're well managed. And their boss is, and then the dealer makes like a chef's kiss. And you learn that the boss of the Gilded Gunners is a woman by the name of Sabora Sharkosa.
Sabora Sarkosa. Okay.
No, Sabora Sharkosa.
Sharkosa.
Yeah, there she is.
Well, I got 5 more chips, so I'll do another roll.
All right. Level 7 deception. All right, so the DC was a 23. You got a 27, so not a critical success. I would say that you essentially just win back the money that you started with.
All right.
So yeah, so you kind of break even there. All right. You guys have any other business here for the night?
Kinda.
Okay.
No. I gotta. Well, I leave Lord shop. I did promise this lady a date. It'd be rude for me not to complete the date.
As you're doing that, you see Henry walking with you towards the bar, but then you look back and you realize this isn't Henry.
Oh.
This woman leans in to place an order, and it's like a smaller version of Henry's disguise. The bartender looks at her and then looks at Henry, a little confused. Henry, you got anything?
Just got one of those faces.
As you say that, the woman
Stares at you. It's like she's staring into a larger mirror. And she says, it's uncanny. What's your mother's name? Were you adopted? Were we separated at birth? She reaches out to touch your face.
And then she leans back. Oh, sorry, I'm taken tonight. And turns
all right. So as you lean back, this gallant woman, she wraps her arms around you to embrace you.
Oh my goodness.
As she does, the illusion begins to falter.
I'd like to create a distraction when I see this.
Oh, okay.
As I'm coming over and I can see that Jericho and Rika are drinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will trip into Jericho and spill the drink. That's what I would like to do. I feel like that is a distraction.
Yeah.
Sure, I know what you're trying to do. I scream. I just scream.
Okay. All right, sure. Jericho, I will say that you can do an assist action with a DC of 15. Jet Ree, you're gonna give me a create diversion.
I'm gonna make a lie check.
This would be create diversion trick. Yeah, you could lie to help with create diversion if you want to do that instead.
Sure. It's the same bonus. So.
Okay.
Am I doing gesture or trick, or does it matter?
Oh man, Jericho, this is the most believable lie you've ever told. Yeah. This is actually a critical success.
Oh, nice. Is mine is mine gesture or trick?
Yours would be gesture, I'm thinking, because you toss something. Yeah. Trick implies, I think, that you are delivering a bamboozle.
You can see it though, right?
Yeah, that's fine. I think at this point you would know if you succeeded or not. So with a +2, that's a 25. So everyone turns their attention and doesn't notice very briefly that Henry turns into Mr. Peanut. Or sorry, Larry Legume.
Larry Legume. I thought it was Lenny Legume.
Lenny Legume, my bad. Do you try to slip away at this point?
Probably for the best.
Okay. All right. All right. So you're gonna try to head on out of here during the diversion.
Mm-hmm.
The woman starts to pursue you. It says, "Wait! You might be my long lost sister." And you, I guess, disappear into the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody gets to see Lenny Legume.
Dang. Sorry, Dom. I know you worked really hard on that.
I mean, he's gonna take the hat off when he gets back to the room, so the party might see.
All right.
Oh, and then as you're also leaving, Gallant looks up from Jericho. She rushes to your aid, Jericho, with a bar towel and some napkins, and is trying to dry off your heaving cleavage. And she says, "These are some fine melons."
Thank you. I picked him up this evening.
Where did you go? The farmer's market? Over by the overlook?
Yeah, the one by the overlook right next to the gun shop, yeah.
Oh, which gun shop did you favor down by the overlook?
Oh, I guess I prefer the barrel and chamber.
The barrel and chamber?
It's really small. You've probably never heard of it.
Really? Well, my partner loves a good firearm. Can you tell me the address? I might check it out. They're always busy with work, but I might surprise her with something.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not too good with addresses. I kind of just walk around until I find stuff.
I see. Well, I'm sure everyone that sees you walk around finds their day made a little bit brighter.
Absolutely. You seem like a very nice lady, but as you see, I have been soiled tonight, so I gotta make my leave.
Oh, all right. Will I see you again?
Probably not.
Right.
This is the last time you'll see Ace Van Tibia.
As you finally return, Rika, who is 4 pina coladas deep, says, "There you are. Where did you go?
Oh yeah, I saw an old friend.
Were you doing some crime?
No.
Jerry said that you're a criminal.
Try to give her the shh. You can't. It's like you blow my cover. It could be our little secret.
Oh, I like secrets.
Yeah, it could be our little secret. You know.
Oh, okay. You hear this loud slurping, which is strange because she has no lips, but
Mhm.
she's really managing the straw like really well. She
Oh, yeah.
says, "This has been a pretty wild night."
Mhm.
Eh.
You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm great. Do you wanna go for a walk?
Let's get some food in you first.
All right.
Yeah, let's get some food.
I smelled I smelled a earthworm earlier.
Yeah, I go to the bartender. I like waves. Like, I need, and then I perfectly describe what I saw.
Yeah. He's, I understand.
Yeah.
The wood shop special. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
All right. So, how long do you linger here? And where's everybody at? Like Grom, are you sticking around? You heading out?
I'm still.
Do you feel like there's more to learn?
Well, didn't want to leave behind some of my partners there.
Okay. Well, you guys watched Henry run out into the night, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I saw Henry and Jericho went out there, but
Okay.
Jet's still here. I'm not sure where Kelly. Oh, Kelly's
Yeah,
right there. Next to me.
I'm just meandering out slowly, like trying to not draw attention.
Okay.
I did,
Leaving separately. Gotcha.
also go out here.
Kelly, as you're headed out, this woman says, she says,
Oi! Kelly!
Ma'am?
"Don't man me. You know who I am." Bonnie Bagpipes.
Bonnie?
You
It's been
know,
forever.
from the Gilded Gunners.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. I heard you quit the force after, what happened to your partner.
Yeah, well,
Became a lawyer?
bounty hunter.
So you're not bound by the law anymore?
No, though I do try to stick to it when I can.
Oh. Well, I thought I would give you a heads up on account of, our past. And she kind of like bites her lip and looks at you meaningfully. She produces from her bosom pouch, which is a 4th level magical item, functions as a bag of holding, and she unfurls it and she says, "These are getting ready to hit the streets soon. I figured a bounty hunter would already know about it. You see, it's not a wanted poster, but it's a bounty on you." He says, "I don't know what you did, but apparently you could start hunting yourself."
Probably asking too much about the Shield's new playthings being those powder keg boys.
The powder kegs.
That's small change. In fact, some monkey-ass goblin was in here just the other night with this real weird Ifriti. They caused all kinds of ruckus, got kicked out.
Well,
You don't want to get mixed up with them. I don't think they are the ones with the bounty on you. I heard a very small man with a very big attitude had this bounty put out.
somehow I'm not surprised.
Well,
Must
I
be
just thought you'd
jealous.
want to know, when you look that good, people are gonna notice.
Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see
I'm
you
not-
around, I'm sure.
I hope not, for your sake, because I happen to be in the bounty hunting business myself.
I'll keep that in mind. Tip my hat to her and
Alright, she says, as a personal and professional courtesy, I'll go ahead and give you a 15-minute head start.
appreciate it.
And as she says that, you can hear some of the gilded gunners kind of turn in their stools and look over. The self-assured bouncer says,
Hey, I hope you had a nice night. Calling it early? Alright. See you around.
I'll go over here to the alley.
Mhm.
And I'll put it on the hat.
okay, you gotta pop on the hat? Alright. Have you put on the hat today?
Nope.
Oh, man. What wonders lie in the hat for you?
Unless it's is it still the same day as the rodeo? Because then I do have that one.
Yeah, it would still be the same as the rodeo. Alright. So, Jet Ree, how long do you and Rika stay at the bar?
I give her an hour.
Okay.
I take her home. You know.
All right, fair enough.
As I leave, I tell the bartender, is like, make sure, all right, that, and I slide over. Let's see, what's an appropriate amount of money to bribe people?
Oof, at this part of town? Oh, man. Alright.
Well, I just need them
mean-
to pass a message, mostly. I give him a gold, and I was like,
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you tell Woodshop, right? I got a job for him that needs his special skills, but it's a time-limited operation.
Alright.
Yeah, if he spends his day flirting with some cactus, he might lose out on this opportunity to make some cash.
No, she ain't just no cactus.
She's a desert bloom, I know.
Yeah. She got healing powers.
I believe you. I believe he's taken part of those healing powers a bit way too much, though.
I sat on a scorpion. It got me. In my prostate. It was like swollen up like a summer melon.
You think
Doctors told me there's nothing they could do for it.
Mhm.
She lanced it with one of her needles. Here I am.
Think it's good for tetanus?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Any ailment you got, she'll just siphon it right out of you.
Well, I'll keep that in mind.
All right, and the gold coin has disappeared. He says, "I'll let Woodchuck know. Woodchop would, yeah, I'll let him know."
And then I walk Miss Rika's home to make sure she gets home.
Are you a gentleman and you just walk her to her door, or do you take her invitation to go inside
I do not take her invitation to
for
go
some
inside.
quote unquote hot coffee?
I would feel bad for Jericho, so I will not.
Oh, fair. What a gentleman. What a
I've given
guy.
up. That's all you
Oh,
You've given up. Well, I don't know that you've given up, so it's too late.
wonderful. All right, so you guys head back to base camp at the Barrel and Bullet Saloon.
Yes.
Is that the play, or do you guys have some more nightlife to take care of?
I mean,
We'll
can
say at this
go-
point it was like we'll say 2.5 hours.
Well, it's 2 hours to gather information, right?
Yeah.
And then an
then
hour
the
for
time
me.
to get over. Yeah, and then you to eat for an hour. So yeah, it's like 11 o'clock at night at this point.
We can go to the powder keg punk hideout and go back.
Oh
to them.
shit! Okay. All right, I'll take you guys over to
No,
the
no.
dashboard
Yeah,
while you
no, no.
while you make your decision. Yeah, while you make your decisions.
It's possible we can go do that. I mean, we've learned that the monkey goblin throws bombs. He lives in Hellside, and they have an Afridi dropout student who also probably does bombs. I'm sensing a lot of explosions in our future.
Okay. I do. Yeah, I think going out there checking it is on the table. Yeah.
We've already checked it out.
Well-
Oh well, like I just whip out my gun and go, pa-pow, pa-pow. Check it out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's the question: if this Shoma, I forget his name, if he lives somewhere around there, was he there? And if not, maybe we could get him to lure the monkey goblin out individually, and then we could just jump the two of them while the others aren't around.
It's not a bad idea.
Well, Hellside is these cliffs, essentially. So everything on the western wall of the town, because this bright red shit, this represents like Grand Canyon-esque like wall, right, where the water kind of flows through and over. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let's double down. What exactly was our goal overall in this
What was
mission?
the job, exactly?
I think we're supposed to interrogate them to find out what was going on. I think part of it might be related to this Ifriti. Hold on, let me scroll back through my session.
Before we go past the curveball.
I'm completely lost in the sauce when it comes to what our mission is.
All right, find the leader of the Powder Punks and find out who their client is. That was what
We
I
know
had
who the
written.
client is. We know that already.
Yeah.
Alright, so you don't even need to worry about those guys then.
Do we know what the client is?
Yeah, well, the client was Shoma.
Yeah, Ifriti.
Well, you
Is it?
you are assuming, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't. I don't know. It didn't strike me as that's the client kind of deal. He struck me as someone who was helping them out.
Well, if that's the case, then we focus on him if he's by himself, because then it's one person to interrogate instead of taking out an entire band of firebombers.
I know Shoma. I can try to get him away from them, and then we can kidnap him.
You're the one that knows Shoma?
We went to school together, and we had the same cultural heritage class.
Do you also know Shoma, Gro?
I have no idea. Not in my history, no.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
But yeah, I think focusing on our actual goal might be the thing to do here.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? Really?
Huh.
I'm checking my connections board real quick. I'm checking my connections board. Let's see.
I don't know if Shoma and Jericho would have gotten along. Jericho was kind of also a bad, one of those bad egg students, so probably got a lot of attention together. But I don't think they were ever friends. quote.
While we're talking, amongst ourselves, but would you guys be open to intervention?
An intervention?
I have a friend who
For
needs
what?
an intervention.
I mean,
we're just gonna sit
bullet
down.
Intervention?
No. It's like the type of when you sit down, right, and then you ambush them and make them feel bad and shame them, and hopefully they make the good decisions from then on.
Well, that doesn't seem like a very friendly thing to do.
It's true. It's not. Sometimes you need a hard dose of reality, though.
Are you talking about yourself? Do you need help? What's up? You can talk to us, Jeff.
No. My friend Wood shut me up. He's caught up in this he's in love with the cactus, the desert bloom, and she's just taking all his money.
I mean, it's his money to give, you know.
He got rid of his dog. He sold his dog.
Oh, good.
No, what? No, that's a bad thing.
I don't like dogs.
You've never had
Is there a sudden camera cut to you being attacked by dogs and them dragging your bones all over an alleyway or something?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wasn't that the first session?
Well, you've never had a pet before that you've loved unconditionally?
Now that you mention it, I did have this nice skeleton that I used to hang out with when I was still alive. They were kind of like a pet.
Yeah, so imagine that's like your best pal, your best friend, right?
I blew him up with some pyrite.
And then, okay, never mind. Maybe not good.
Well, how about you invite him here and we can maybe try to
and
get his
then
mind
I turned to Kelly and was like, I think he's his mind's all frazzled too. He keeps getting these acupunctures, and I think they might be messing with him, up there. and like maybe like adversely affecting him. I don't know, his body. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Guess medicine.
Put him in a room.
Yeah, just give him like check him
Tie him
over.
up.
Well, I mean, he's not here. You'd have to wait to be. I invited him over.
Well, I guess could I do a medical recall knowledge for cacti medicine?
Yeah. Give me a recall knowledge. You're asking is it feasible that a cactus leshy could be providing healing services?
Haven't heard of anything similar to this happening before.
Leshy are known for their innate druidic magic and their powerful ties to natural magic and herbalism. So it is actually believable that she might have such training powers or abilities.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And with your medicine, your recall knowledge, acupuncture is a real type of medicine. It really does help. It doesn't help everybody, but it's been known to be highly effective for many people. So
Gotcha.
the combination of her innate leshy magics combined with actual medical training in acupuncture, she could be working some medical magic here.
Now, would there be medicines that or magic that's kind of illegal?
If she's actually using magic and she's not licensed by the Temple of Bry or the university, then yes, that would be illegal.
It's a possible issue there. Gotcha.
The real angle we should be looking at is, does she have any high-profile clients that we can extract information from via these services?
So somebody's going to invite Shoma over? Is that what they said?
I mean, I don't. If we want to go down that road, I can try to get in contact with them. Like, I don't know about inviting him over, but I can try to like lure him to a bar or something if you want.
So I'm fairly certain you guys would have noticed I came in with my actual hat of disguise on. Which when I'll take out the when there's a lull in conversation, I'll take out the wanted poster and say, well, looks like somebody's putting me up for bounty too.
Oh, congrats!
Welcome to the club.
So you're in more of like the John Wick assassins like bounty category, where like it's not an official bounty that the shield marshals could act on, but most assuredly an off-duty shield marshal would not bat an eye about turning in a unofficial wanted bounty. So in a way, it's almost kind of worse because you don't have any legal defense.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I was talking. Was it Loveless? Is the person who probably put up the bounty? I think it's what was implied, but I didn't know.
It implied that it was someone very short. Or she implied it was a small man with big ambitions.
Yeah, Muglin. But I guess. Oh, here's the other note I have here is that this is the general, at least as far as the general public's concerned, the mischief that was caused in the Skyside by these powder punks or whatever. There is a take those responsible alive sort of bounty out there too. If we wanted to collect on that, that's what my notes are reading. I don't know if that's actually correct.
So non-lethal.
Well,
Jet, did you tell us that your friend Woodchop was trying to find this Shoma person to beat him up?
Yeah. I'd tell them. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys info dumped everything to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have all the information now to work with. Okay.
I found that he lives over in Hellside. Did you get more of an address than that?
No, he.
Yeah, I
lives in
didn't.
Hellside. I don't know if Shoma does.
Now, like, Woodchop thinks that Shoma lives in Hellside, but he got distracted before he was able to follow up all the way. And that guy's real lucky that Woodchop didn't, because he was going to really rough him up bad.
Maybe the play here is go back to the saloon, info dump our patron, right? And then find out what the next steps are, because this is technically the answer. We've solved the problem.
See what she wants you to do about it.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a good
'cause
idea.
everybody's-
Yeah. We need some
Kinda
direction. Yeah, we need some direction, and hopefully she can provide it.
Okay.
Well, what does Jericho know about Shoma? Are they the sort of person that would be a criminal mastermind or something of that nature?
From what I understand, the way he was described to me is he was an accident waiting to happen. Like, he was one of those classmates that you knew was gonna go off to do bad things, but you just still had to go to school with them and everything. He dropped out though recently, if I recall. So he's not a good dude, or at least he's not a dude that takes his schoolwork very seriously. So that's a bigger crime.
And going back to Phoebe is the best plan now.
Okay.
See what
Do
she
you,
has to say
do you
about it.
guys wanna wake her up, or do you wanna wait and talk to her in the morning?
I don't think it's that big of a rush, is it?
I don't think so.
Okay. So everybody settles in, gets some sleep, and then they will bring it up to her in the morning.
And before we kind of settle in, is there just a basic another gather information roll we can make just to see if we can ask around where Shoma might be living in Hellside, like narrow it down, like have they seen into Freedy
You
Alchemist?
could, but probably not in the middle of the night. If you wanted to pursue that in the morning, yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure.
All right. Let's see.
And then, I guess Henry, when he goes to the common room, will take off the hat of disguise so we can see the glory.
Oh, see the
That is-
glory that is
Lenny Lagoon.
Lenny Lagoon. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, Dom working hard in chat for you guys.
Yeah,
He
I
wanted to
appreciate it.
see it. He wanted to see it. All right, let's see. Here's Henry. And this is an ongoing disguise now because you paid 2 whole gold for this kit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Incredible.
Oh my goodness,
Incredible.
look at him.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know how you look like that when you look like Henry, but I like it. He's just
I picture it as a full-on mascot costume is what I'm assuming.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, like it's just a full-on mascot costume.
The arm and the hat are actually the hammer. So that's the part of the disguise.
I see.
All right. So, you only tip the hat. You can't take the hat off to tip it. Gotcha. All right. So I'll advance the clock to the next day. Let's see. Oh, also good news for crafters. The changes rolling out on the 15th. The minimum time to craft is 2 days instead of 4 days.
Right.
Yeah. You have access to all common items. You no longer need to get recipes for common items, only uncommon and rare items. Among other nice changes. So it's good. All right. The day proceeds. All right. So, you let her know that you want to talk to her. She comes up around 9 o'clock, which is pretty early for someone that owns a saloon. And she says, well, all right. What do you got to report?
We just info dump her, I think.
Okay. Damn. All right.
I don't think we want to hide anything from her.
Yeah. Is there anything that you want to keep from her?
I can't imagine there would be.
Yeah. You guys have committed a lot less murder than the other group, so I feel like you don't have a lot. You don't have a lot. To hide.
No, we're just getting hit on by possibly Lovelace's current flame. Which I really considered pursuing, but it's like, no, this is bad. This is a trap.
What? That's crazy. I just left some rope out. I mean, what you do with it is your business. I mean, some people are into that, like Orin the Dreamwalker. So
Yeah.
He already wants to kill you.
Sure. I mean, how bad could it be?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't think we don't hide anything from her. We just kind of tell her everything and
All right. The first thing that she says is she looks over at Kelly and she says, "Damn, Kelly, that's a shame that your cover's been blown. You know that means we're gonna have to disavow any knowledge of your involvement moving forward."
I understand.
All right.
Part of the job till we prove this shithole who he is.
Nothing personal. Moving forward, can't touch you. I wonder how they're figuring it out. You said you ran into Skedra, and she brought up your partner. I imagine that's her way of letting you know that she knows everything.
Do you think Skedra has a spy?
Nah, they don't call her Sharp Eye Skedra for nothing. You seen the prescription on them bad boys? Nothing gets past her gaze. I imagine she was taking it all in at the potion shop. But if I did have to say there was a spy, it was probably that sexy bird lady you guys was taking around with you. Gotta be real careful who you're bringing in on these things. Unless you think she's trustworthy.
Well, I find it mighty interesting that they didn't seem to worry about me too much till I started mentioning that I was looking into the powder keg boys.
Interesting. So the Gilded Gunners got mad at you for asking about the powder keg punks. Same powder keg punks that I'm confused about why they're involved in any of this in the first place, especially the fact that they're getting all organized. Then you say, Jericho, that a man you went to school with who had a bad reputation as being a loose cannon is working with them, or are they working for him?
It might be a bit of both. We are thinking about trying to go find them to see if we can ask him more questions.
Well, he definitely sounds like a lead, maybe a safer lead than taking on an entire gang of pyrotechnic arsonists. All right, if you don't think it's going to lead to too much trouble, maybe just let them poisonous snakes blow themselves up for a while and check out this Shomalazerius fella.
For the I'm sorry, I'm just coming back in the middle of it. For the gang, what was the gang name again?
Gilded Gunners?
The Gilded Gunners. For my background, right, when I was a criminal, right, in my undercover criminal.
Lovelace had you go undercover with the Gilded Gunners, and then she cut you loose and hung you out to dry. To basically save the Gilded Gunners and the Shield Marshals from an exposed team up, essentially.
Okay.
Because as you guys found out last night, they're real cozy with each other. The Gilded Gunners and the Shield Marshals. Yeah.
Is there anyone in the Gilded Gunners that was particularly favorable to me during that time?
During that time, let me see. Let me check my bounty board. Let's see. Well, you remember a man named Hansen.
Yeah.
And Hansen, despite being very 80s punk rock, was he had a pretty good head on his shoulders. He was like Sabora's number 2. And he definitely kind of kept her temper in check. Everyone was very afraid of her getting too angry. And he definitely was like the mediator, the cool head that kind of kept things in order, and he always took a liking to you. You thought for a little while that he knew you might have been a plant, but just kind of like went with it.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's see. So let's see. See. Do we need? What's our direction, guys? Because I'm coming back. I'm sorry. I had a headache. I need to get medicine. We need to get more info, or
It sounds like your patron is telling you guys to just go ahead and check out Shoma Lyserius today, and because one dude, like you guys said, one dude seems like a safer route to investigate than an entire gang of arsonists.
okay.
Yeah. So we're probably gonna spend the day trying to find where he is, along Hillside, and then break into his house.
If he ends up being a dead end, then at least you know where to find the powder kegs.
Mm-hmm.
We have all the information. It's just kind of what do we want to do first, kind of.
So we're gonna do the Byron plan all over again.
Yeah, pretty much. I think we're gonna try to go find him, get information. If he can confirm if he's working with them or he hired them. I can't imagine he hired them. He's a college student. He has
Alright.
money.
So as a group, give me 1, 2, or 3 ideas of how to get his deets, and I will tell you which one would have the lowest DC for you to pursue with your gather information.
I mean,
I feel like this is a good compromise because, like, in 5e, right? Like, the game really rewards you for being like, so DM, check this out. I get my own Kona ice truck, and then I park it out front of the bank. I sell snow cones all day, but the snow cones are laced with truth serum. Anyways, does that give me advantage on my roll? Yeah. So like, I kind of miss that about like 5e, like the rampant bullshitting. So like, I like the idea that like, okay, so before we even start rolling, give me your wackadoodle fucking ideas, and then I'll tell you like which of those would result in the lowest possible DC for your gather information attempt.
Well, he's an alchemist,
Hmm.
so he probably likes alchemist stuff.
Okay.
My idea would be maybe just go around to alchemist shops and ask around, or if we want to.
I will tell you on that note, you do know that Rika would have customer information on file because of the nature of things in the city. Everyone who's dealing with anything too dangerous or too magical is in a registry. So she would have that information, but she didn't give it to you.
So that is an option. We can have Jet Rico ask Rika.
Okay, I mean that's one way, or or break it in and steal in her ledger or something. But yeah, we're just asking, just flirting it out of her, I guess. Okay, and then what are some other options?
Well, Woodshop really wanted to find him, so if
Okay.
I can get him focused back into to getting it.
Okay.
Possibly he could.
So maybe channeling his hyper focus into revenge instead of unrequited love. Got it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Any other ideas?
Well, first I gotta say
Okay. I hope everything's okay, Grom.
Yeah, sorry. Good luck, everybody. I'll watch the video later on.
Okay. All right.
Good luck, sir. I guess I gotta see what my hat of disguise is going to give me first, because what I look like will help me determine what I'm gonna do.
Ooh, that's fair. Okay. Let's see.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Alright, let's see. Kelly. I'll get everybody set up for the day, I guess. Let's see. Oh, did everybody get moved into new folder now? Okay, here they are. Alright, so while I'm getting that sorted, sounds like you have 2 good routes to take. Let's see.
Well, the bananas plan is you lace the idea that somebody has an in on Pyronite, and then you get him to come to you.
That was gonna be my other idea.
Oh, okay.
was thinking that similarly, too.
a dangerous ploy, but yeah, that could
Well,
work.
that was the why the wild idea.
Yeah, I don't want.
I like the Rika one. That's honestly my favorite.
Yeah, it's probably the most successful as well. Come on, Jerry. You got this.
Use those ears, whatever it is you do.
Yeah. Like twitch him a little bit and she'll swoon and drop the ledger.
Damn.
Oops, I dropped the ledger.
Girls just dropping their ledgers whenever those ears twitch. Yep, we've all been there. Alright, let's see. Then Jet Re. Do you need a How to Disguise loaded up for today, just in case?
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
I thought he was gonna Mr. Peanut it out today.
Oh, well, that's that's Henry. I feel like Henry's gonna stick with Bloody Lagoon. Maybe get the the image out there.
Oh yeah. The issue might be you guys are frequently seen together with people that are remaining undisguised. And so sort of like Facebook building shadow profiles for non-Facebook users. They're like, what's the Skelly McCade guy doing? Oh, he's with different people all the time. And then, right, they start to kind of piece together like, Yeah, well,
yeah. I think Lenny Lagoon would only come out when Henry's on the phone then. I was thinking something along those lines anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's too good a disguise not to or not to just ruin it right away.
Alright, let's see. It didn't load your stuff. Hold on, I'll grab it.
Ben shared this. I wanna post it here.
Who shared it?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, it's not part of the rollable token. Alright.
Yeah, it didn't show up as part of the rollable token yet. It's weird.
It'll get there maybe next session.
Alright, Jet Re, a very interesting disguise today. Okay. Henry, you said you're just going around as the Legume, not using a disguise today?
If he, well, I mean, Legume is a disguise, but that's if
but you want a hat of disguise, okay.
Yeah, the hat of disguise if he's going with the crew.
Alright, fair enough.
Dang, if Jericho were there, then that lady would have been all over her and not. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Peanut, he was like Goose, now he's a raccoon.
Alright.
This hotbed stands strong.
Look at that. Grom. Dang.
Nice.
Yeah, but 3 feet tall. Okay, so the squad is disguised up and ready for the day.
I'll head over to the where the powder keg boys
I am
are.
gonna make the assumption that you guys waited for a bronze time today to do this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's trigger 5 wild magic surges.
To start the day. The day.
Oh no, Kelly!
We gotta catch up to sundown, okay?
Yeah.
Or high noon over there.
It's high noon.
It's high noon. We gotta catch up to high noons.
The good thing Kelly didn't set one off last night.
Let's see. Oh shoot! Yeah, I didn't even check. Damn. Oh well.
Well, you said I already had
me.
this disguise for the day because I used it for the.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah. You had already activated it for the day. So let's see. Today's the 11th. It looks like. Okay. So you guys would have been. Damn. The only bronze time all day would have been at midnight. So you guys would have put your disguises on and then gone to bed, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. It's a surge kind of day. You got surges between 6 a.m. and noon. Balance the rest of the day, and then surge between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. tonight.
Good thing no one in our party is a mage.
That's a spicy day. That's a spicy day right there.
Can we just stick some magic items in some people's pockets and have them trigger?
Yeah.
I mean, they have to actually trigger them. They want them Pac-Mans. Oh my God,
That is a very frightening Mr. Peanut. I've been in other windows until now. Oh my goodness. Feels like that has moving eyeballs.
Anyways, I will pin today's newspaper clipping for you so that you guys can keep track of your surges.
Yeah.
All right. It's also important in case you face off against magic users, because you want to know if it's a good time to maybe not fight a magic user.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
All
send a familiar and just set off a magic item into the middle of their bomb factory.
So it sounds like the plan is to head on over to Rika's and have Jet Ree go to Rika and just say, "Girl, I had a great time last night. Can you just give me the actress of Show Is that the play? Is that the play?"
The plan is right to go.
Okay.
Yes. Tell her I had a wonderful night.
Okay.
To bring up that key little secret we both have that's just between us.
Oh,
And
okay.
maybe she could help me out.
Okay.
Just between.
It's also worth mentioning that Woodchop did not come by the Barrel and Bullet Saloon last night.
Oh,
Okay.
gonna have to do something about that later on.
You didn't give him the exact address, did you?
Not yet in the
Yeah.
general area.
You didn't tell him we're like a super secret organization or anything, right?
No, I just told him the
Do you
first
feel that this NPC has a loud mouth? That they're
Yes.
not able to. Is that the problem?
He's a
Loudmouth
little
donkey?
jaybird. Of course he is.
Do we need to go kill your friend?
Like, honestly, it seems like a risk. Security risk.
No, we're not killing my friend.
We're gonna have an intervention,
king.
alright.
I mean,
He's a good scout. I helped him
If-
out of the jam.
if
He's a good
GTA
kid.
4 taught me anything, is you can't have anyone you care about. If you're a criminal, you can't have anyone you care about.
He's a good kid. All right, he's a good kid.
Well, he needs to go in a detox cell.
Yeah, I know. That's why he needs intervention.
I'm gonna be honest. He looks like one punch and he's done, and we can just haul him off wherever we need to go with him.
Nah, you don't. He can take a punch.
Fine, one hammer
Oh.
strip.
I want to go by the warehouse and wait and see if the dude shows up there.
Oh, so you want to stake out the gear works? Is that what it's called? Widget works. You want
If it works, yeah.
All right. So
Do you want to go? I'll go with you if you
Okay.
don't want to be
Ooh,
alone.
splitting up for Pathfinder. I like it. All right.
Rika doesn't like me too much, so.
All right. So
Maybe.
Kelly, you and Jericho are gonna set up a stakeout. Who is going to go with Jet Ree to try to schmooze the info out of Rika?
Well, I guess Henry will go because Grom is doing Grom things right now.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not the best person to do it, but
All right.
better at least keep it even.
Alrighty. So how we will handle it is, let me Google real quick. PF2E stakeout. No, fake out. Is there a stakeout? I'm assuming then it would just be sneak action combined with stealth to hide yourselves. It seems right.
Sure.
All right. So each of you give me a hidden stealth and a hidden seek. Dang, is this what Jericho looked like before the accident?
Something like that, yeah.
It.
That's what I was saying.
Wow.
This other Loveless is
Wham. All right. So
It's looking for stealth. I'm not seeing it.
I
it
did
might be
sneak.
sneak. It might be
Yeah,
sneak.
that's
I gotta make myself some like flashcards or something, because learning the 52 different actions you can take is just killing me. It's just killing me. All right, and then
Oh, there's a void notice, but that's the same bonus.
oh, is it? Yeah, that's weird. I think avoid notice is actually probably what I should have had you guys roll. But if you have the same bonus, we'll just let it ride as is. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably because there's different feats associated with them. That's why.
Yeah.
So, and avoid notice, it makes sense because you're not just trying to sneak past somebody, you're going out of your way to not be detected, which is exactly how you would be on a stakeout. So, all right, I'm gonna be honest. You guys head down there, and it's pretty low key during the day. Let's see. And then around 1 p.m. that same person from before, she walks over to you guys, and she says,
"Hey,
you looking for something?"
Yeah,
Heard if you hang out here, you get to see fireworks.
we like fireworks. You got any for us?
I mean, yeah, we're all about fireworks. You came here on account of our reputation?
Yeah, we were real interested in that kind of stuff. We've heard lots about what you're doing recently, and we
oh yeah,
intrigued. Yeah.
What did you hear?
Something about you guys doing something crazy in Skyside really takes a lot of balls.
Okay. I like where this is going. All right.
Skysiders where they belong.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay, this is pretty good. All right, so one of you do a DC 15 assist for I believe this is a lie, right? And then the other one can give me the actual lie.
What's your bonus there, Kelly?
My deception's a +9.
Awesome.
Ooh.
I'll make the assist. I got a minus.
Lie's a +8. So.
Okay.
I'll do assist.
Okay. All right. So as you do that, she says, yeah, well, you can cut the shit. We're getting up into all kinds of business everywhere. You don't gotta butter us up. If you're looking for a gang to join, well, I might be able to put you on the right path.
Join the Powder Keg punks. Well, that's just preposterous. We could never do such a thing.
Oh, well, I thought that's where this was headed. But if it ain't,
keep talking. I'm
oh,
interested.
all right. Well, it's real simple. There's a cabbage salesman about 2 blocks over. Overcharged me on my coleslaw yesterday. I want you to blow his stand up. You do that, we'll talk about your future with the gang.
Do you have any other alchemists in your group? You know, I just want to make sure we know what we're getting into when we're.
yeah."
Joining.
It's a city of alchemists. We've got some of the finest pyrotechnic scribbles. Okay, pyrotechnic experts.
I mean, I've heard rumor on the streets of certain alchemists.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Without proving yourself to them, this is going to be a much harder check. But you could make a request of her right now.
Okay.
But the DC would be much lower if you go blow up the cabbage stand.
I think we should go blow up the cabbage stand first. Do you want like proof that we blew up the cabbage stand? Like,
Well, if you do it right, we won't need no proof.
All right, that's all I need.
And make it flashy, so he knows he done fucked up.
Do you have any bombs we could borrow for the job?
What? No!
Oh man. All right, I can make my own. I just thought I'd ask, you know.
Unbelievable.
I marvel your craftsmanship so much. I would be honored to use it myself.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my moves are considered very unbalanced for my level.
That's crazy.
Sorry, but it is true. This particular NPC, there was some discussion about some of their moves being a little too strong.
Well, keep them away from me.
Go on.
we-
I
okay.
want to see what you got.
All right, let's
Show me
go.
what you got.
All right, while you two are formulating your cabbage terrorism, over on the sky side of town, you head into the shop, and are you wearing your disguise, or are you a fox boy again?
I am a fox boy. I am wearing a disguise though.
Oh, okay.
Because it adds to the mystery.
Okay, so you're showing up as a woman who looks exactly like Martel, but like a foot shorter. Okay.
Yes.
With a raccoon wearing way too many steampunk gadgets on his top hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, not that one. Hold on. There we go.
Okay.
Got it. All right. Yeah, this is just a variant rat folk that are indigenous to Alkenstar. So.
Honestly, it looks like it would fit in the shop way better than Henry, anyways.
Yeah. All right, so the two of you head in. People marvel at the size of this trash panda. It's incredible. So Rika's working. She seems a little hungover, but she's humming to herself. She's having a nice morning.
I approach her, and I say, "There's a certain fox boy who's hoping that me and you could have
Eric
a
with
private."
a K, is that you? Are you wearing a disguise because you're a criminal?
Shh. Yes.
I need to go on a break.
She leads you into the back. All right. She takes a deep breath and she says,
All right, you could do this.
and she seems to be steadying herself for something. She turns around, her eyes closed, and her beak slightly open, in what you assume is a kissing pose.
I grab her hand.
Okay.
Instead, I was like, we can't rush these things, you know. You don't have to force
what things are
it.
you talking about? I don't even know what you mean.
It's okay. And then like I stroke her hand, her feathered.
Okay.
You know.
She says, I'm sorry, I just never dated a criminal before. It's so exciting.
I had a wonderful time last night.
Me
I was
too.
hoping that maybe we could do it again in the sometime future.
Okay, tonight?
Yeah. Not tonight. I have things.
She pulls out her pocket planner.
Yeah,
She says,
When do you want to hang out again?
Well, once we're me and Jericho and the gang, we're gonna do a little operation.
You have a gang?
Yeah, the gang.
What's the name of your gang?
It's a secret. I can't tell you yet. Maybe the next date. You'll find
Okay.
out.
So why are you here then?
Um,
You just came all this way? You risked getting arrested to tell me you had a good time last night?
yes.
Oh my goodness.
I'm hoping here now, after like a minute of a conversation, to make an impression.
all right, do it. Make an impression.
Yeah. To increase her likeliness of helping me with this next task.
You have glad handing, or whatever the hell it is, the feat. It's incredible.
The feet? No, I don't have that. I just know you can make an impression.
Oh, there's one that lets you do it like instantly.
You have to like talk to somebody for a minute with this one.
Okay.
Well, it's just everybody. I just gotta find it. Make it. There you go. Hidden or not hidden?
I think at this point you'll know how things turned out.
Ooh, I'm gonna reroll.
Oh.
I'm gonna go reroll. I'm gonna reroll. Where's that hero point? Reroll using a hero. Oh my god. Hey, I mean that's the dice, right? That's the dice.
Okay.
I fumble on my words.
Okay.
Because of my nervousness.
She says, I'm getting a lot of mixed feelings here, and also you're an intimidatingly large, muscular, beautiful woman. Can you be a cute fox boy?
Sure. I take off the disguise for her.
Okay.
She says, oh, that's better. But I have to say that this whole conversation is pretty derailed now.
Maybe I shouldn't be dating a criminal. And
No.
she looks away, looking at her bright future that she's risking everything for.
Was it?
I mean,
reached
sorry, it
out-
says here that her attitude is decreased
Yeah.
by 1 step. Yeah, so,
Yeah.
oh man.
I reach out
Okay.
to her to stroke her feathers.
Okay, she pulls her hand. She pulls her feathered hand away, and she says, "I need to know what this is about. Did Jericho send you?"
No, Jericho did not send me. I came to my own volition.
All right, give me. I guess that's kind of the truth. All right, keep going.
But I will tell you the truth. I do need something from you to help me in my crimes.
All right, her eyes flutter and her beak trembles, and she says, "Is it my body?"
No, your body would be more of like a reward and like pleasurable thing, not a criminal type thing. No. And I get closer to her and I whisper that I could really use some information that only you could give me.
All right. What is the information you want? And then a request check, please.
Yeah. I need to basically I need to find out where the Shoma is. It Shoma? Yeah.
Yeah, Shoma
Shoma's
Lazarus.
address. Yeah.
Okay.
So here we go. What are the chances? Okay, good.
Okay. Even though she went from being in love with you to just being infatuated with you, I'm just making up the tiers of relationships here. There's an actual system for them, guys. I swear to God.
There is.
Yeah. She says, well, if it will help, I'll get it for you. And she goes into her office. She comes back. She hands you a slip of paper. And it has Shoma Lysarius's address where he has been having his stuff delivered.
I quickly popped. It was like, no one will ever find out about this. I give you my word.
Okay.
And then I asked her to close her eyes.
All right, she closes her eyes.
All right. And then I stealthily leave the room. I will try to stealthily leave the room with my disguise.
All right.
Here's what
you turn back into Martel, and then you leave the room with her eyes closed and her beak halfway open. All right. She says, "Wait, why are you leaving?"
Well, it's supposed to be like, you know, like a wanting thing. I fucked it up.
Oh.
My bad.
Maybe you should go.
Yeah, quickly flee. The 13's not that bad.
So just a quick sound check.
Can you guys hear scribbles in the background? Is she coming?
No.
Is she being picked up on the mic? Okay. So I'm pimping my new office, and I have this giant beanbag by the window, and the pugs have figured out they can climb the giant beanbag, and now they can look out the window. So they've turned my office into the Overwatch tower, where they monitor the entire cul-de-sac.
Well, good news for you. Now that you have RTX card, there is a program that will just destroy background noise so that no one can hear it.
I will need to look into that. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Anything from Henry, or are you good?
I mean, Henry is just looking at Bunsen burners, wondering why there are little candles and like metal candles,
And why they cost so much.
Why they cost so much?
This one cost $300. Yeah.
And then just waiting for Jet and hoping that Jet just okay, yeah, let's go. Wandering up. And wondering the question that Scott thought the whole time: does he have a request or delivery suit? But we'll never know.
All right. So back over at Cabbage Destruction Central, what is your plan to destroy this man's cabbage shop?
Henry, have you I'm sorry, you're not Henry, you're Kaylee. Sorry, I miss Henry. Kaylee, have you ever destroyed anything before?
Oh, plenty of things.
Oh, so you are criminals. I thought you were like a cop. But
What?
not a cop anymore.
I mean, you can destroy things.
How
And
many
not be a
cops do you
criminal.
know in this city that don't know a thing or two about destruction?
Oh, I mean, none. But I was hoping maybe you were one of the good ones, you know?
Damn.
Awkward conversation. Keep going.
Not that, you know, okay, listen. I've destroyed a lot of things in my past, including myself.
Mhm.
So, you know, I'm not one that is gonna shy away from, you know, explosions. All right. Okay. Do you know how to make any, or am I gonna kind of be on my own over here?
I do not know how to make any explosives. You just use what I can find.
All right. Looking at my formula, and I don't know how to make bombs, so we might just have to go buy some bombs.
Oh, you don't have any bombs on you? I feel like this is something Grom could help with.
That's
But
true.
Grom's not
Maybe
here.
help. I mean, I want him to waste his alchemist stuff.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. In case shit goes crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you go to purchase some bombs,
Which is surprisingly, maybe terrifyingly easy in the city of Alkenstar.
Specifically, we want to get some celebratory fireworks to mix in there.
Yeah.
Make it flashy.
Okay. Okay. I like that. All right. So let's see. PF2E bombs. Alchemical bombs. All right. Mm-hmm.
You know, Kelly, I feel like I don't know a whole lot about you. I feel like you're kind of the strong, silent type, you know?
I just tend to follow the theory of let people think what they want, and then
Here's a
do
list
what
of
you need to when you need
potential bombs you guys might want to pick up, and prices.
Well, this has been a theme of today's.
Dom says you don't need formulas anymore for common.
For common, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
right, but it's still gonna take me like 2 days.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
An
do that.
alchemist would just pull one out of their butthole,
Yeah.
but
Alas,
yeah.
I'm not an alchemist. We can pick up
Alright.
a few alchemists. Oh wow, they're three gold pieces. Okay.
Are you serious about joining the powder keg punks? I mean,
Yeah, wait a minute. Are we seriously doing this? Hang on. Are we really gonna blow up a old man's cabbage stand?
yeah. I mean, do you case the joint first to see what kind of a thing you're dealing with? Because
Yeah,
what you see when you look upon the cabbage seller is a man who cares deeply for his craft and his product.
I mean, I'm not opposed, but I mean, I don't know. What's your alignment?
Well, I mean, you can always make things look like something they're not.
And to explode the cabbages.
But his cabbage and danger sense starts tingling. He like looks over at you guys nervously. And then he goes back to loving his cabbages.
He just seems so happy over there. I don't want to mess with that. That's a man of his cabbages. That's a sacred bond that I'll never understand.
Right, I mean, if you want to just let it go, you could just let it go. You can check in with your allies, I guess.
I don't know.
I'm looking through the bomb list.
I don't know, Kelly. What do you think we should do? Do we really want to go through with this?
Well, I have a feeling this man's cabbage cart's going to get destroyed, whether we do it or not.
Ah. All right, let's do it.
We might be able to help save his business, though.
What about this? What about this one? The Shatterstone Grater. It costs 3,800 gold. I bet that would.
We'll
I
be
bet that would
impressed
take.
of him in that.
Yeah, I bet that would take care of your problem. It's an ultrasonic bomb based on Thunderstone technology. It has it's a
like,
DC 30.
It's like
Oh my
any
God.
regular bomb. Like I've seen alchemist fire. Like I'm not seeing
Mhm.
any like just regular ass dynamite.
Oh, you want dynamite? Okay, hold on.
Well, you know, adjacent to that.
Adjacent.
Yeah.
Here we go. Bottled sunlight.
That is a great question. Is there just a normal ass bomb? I would assume a thunderstone kind of fills that pretty well in Pathfinder. Yeah, because it does like a sonic explosion kind of deal. A thunderstone lesser would be 3 gold. It would do 1d4 sonic damage and 1 splash damage. I don't know if that'd be enough. I mean, they want you to like. I mean, well, they told you to be flashy, so you got to figure it out for yourself. But she seemed pretty pissed about him overcharging her for her coleslaw yesterday.
Well, if we can combine a thunderstone with some fireworks,
Yeah, let's get some.
make it look
thunderstones and
flashier than it
fireworks.
is.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right.
Oh, we should get a smoke bomb too, so it like covered in smoke as well. So like, yeah.
They can't see that he's moving his cabbages away because I can see through smoke.
I don't know why I'm surprised, but there is actually an archetype called Fireworks Technician.
I don't know. Junk bomb. That seems to be the way to go.
Junk bomb?
Shrapnel everywhere.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see. They'll throw in some fireworks for an extra gold if you tell them you need something real flashy.
Oh, Dwarf and Daisy. It's a firework.
Alrighty. So what's 3
perfect.
gold for a thunderstone and then 1 gold for a firework?
Yeah. The firework they're giving you is not going to be a Dwarf or Daisy though, because that's a 6 gold piece actual bomb that does fire damage and stuff. This will just make a dazzling sort of display of light alongside the that you set off.
Alright.
All right. So you how are you gonna do this?
All right. First, we approach the cabbage salesman.
Okay. He says, "You there? Do you like cabbages?"
I do, and I would hate to see harm come to them. So
What's that supposed to mean? He looks left, he looks right. He says, "I moved my cart far away from the monastery. No monks, as far as the eye can see."
Sounds reasonable. But apparently you've pissed off
Might I interest you in
somebody.
some coleslaw?
Yes, apparently you pissed off somebody with that coleslaw. Somebody who wants your cart to pay. Now, I don't want to see any cabbages get damaged. You're a good man.
Yeah?
But we gotta make it look like something bad has happened. If you catch my drift.
Is this a shakedown? Do you want protection money?
It's like the opposite
No.
of shakedown.
I want to save your cabbages, sir. In all honesty.
So you're saying we have to fake blow up my cabbages?
Yes,
Are they watching us right now?
possibly. That's why I'm keeping my voice low.
Some of these cabbages are my friends. You see a couple of them look up at you. They are cabbage leshies.
Oh. You
Understandable, sir.
You guys
No!
almost committed murder.
He whispers to you, "They make the coleslaw."
Oh, that's.
And you see one of them just dropping a deuce under the cart into a bucket.
I'm really glad I don't eat people food anymore.
Good to know. All right. So here's my thought. We start off with a smoke bomb
Mm-hmm.
and some fireworks.
Okay.
While the smoke bomb
Wait,
is
how do
going
I
off-
know this isn't an elaborate scheme to steal my cabbages?
Because if I wanted to do that, I'd just take them.
He crosses his arms. He's demanding a coerce or a request, but the DC's pretty low because he is actually kind of nervous now that you mentioned that Opal Burham is mad at him about the coleslaw incident. And now he's even more nervous because what if she finds out what the coleslaw actually was? All right, so give me that request or the coerce.
I only have a +1. Do you have better?
No. Of course, it's intimidation.
Oh, you got the wrong guy with you.
Yeah,
All right.
minus
I mean, I didn't
the-
fare so
spend
well
a
in my
point for
shit
now.
either.
All right, so the two of you say this. He gets more and more defensive. He says, "I don't know. Maybe I should just change locations."
All right. Well, you can do that. Just hang on. Can I buy 2 cabbages off of you?
Certainly, yeah. That would be 2 copper pieces.
All right, there you go. I take 2 cabbages.
All right.
I'm gonna I put a thunderstone in one.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Listen, we're gonna do this whether or not you move, so you better fucking hightail it out of here.
Okay, well,
So do you just in front of him put the thunderstone in there, or do you try to slip it into the cabbage?
I don't
Make it
wanna blow
obvious so
him
he
up.
knows you're serious.
Yeah, I put it in there pretty.
Oh, okay.
obviously.
He starts packing up real quick. And the 2 cabbage leshies, the one pulls his pants back up, and then they start packing everything up.
Drop.
Let's find a crate or something to put it in so we get wood debris too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Run.
All right.
Yeah, we just try to find debris and drop.
Yeah.
the
So as
stuff
you're
out.
looking around for debris, you see Opal Burren across the street. She's just staring at you.
Okay. I
and she just gives you a thumbs down.
Okay. Fucking. Where's this cart? Where's this cart?
Well, it's trundling down the street now. They're like trying to pick up some speed, get the fuck out of there.
I'm gonna just eat the thunderstone in his cart.
Oh.
Kelly.
Actually, okay, I'm gonna take the Thunder Chad cabbage and chuck it at her and run away.
Okay.
So you go to chuck the cabbage at the cart.
Kelly, you're gonna try to grab the explosive cabbage, and then throw it at Opal instead.
Yeah.
No, I let him. I don't fight him. Go for
Oh,
it.
you don't fight him, so you go to throw it, and then you feel him grab for the cabbage. You just like, nope, I'm not taking responsibility for this. Okay, sure. You know what? That's fine. Go ahead and give me a ranged attack. And we'll just see what what you get, and I'll compare it to her. I'm gonna say that she's off guard. She was not expecting to have a cabbage thrown at her head.
We just try to kill her.
Cabbage bomb!
I can't breathe.
If you critically hit, I would just lose my shit. Alright, so yeah, you hit her right in the fucking face with this cabbage, and it just detonates. Boom! And
I'm running.
it
I'm
just
just running.
flies backwards through a shop window, and you guys just run away.
Yeah.
Alright, beautiful. By the time she gets out of the glass and the debris, and she's no longer deafened, I mean, you guys wouldn't see this, but, cinematically, she just looks around with her broken-ass nose, blood everywhere, and then she's just looking around with a wild look in her eyes, like a bomb in each hand. People are running around screaming, and then you start hearing police whistles. All right, so you guys meet up. You guys meet up for your like 3 p.m. meetup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
$3 gold well spent.
Yeah.
Or sorry, four gold because there was
Easy
also
go.
a firework. So after
The cabbage hit her in the face and
Fireworks
exploded. A fucking fireworks started going off.
He said
As
you
she-
wanted flashy.
All right.
You should have let him in just on that.
Maybe that's what she was looking around for. She's like, where are they? They're hired. So you guys meet up at we'll say you meet up at like a corner cafe. And
So I when we meet up, I'm like, I got the address.
All right. I'm glad. Good.
Yep.
We didn't get up to any shenanigans.
That's good. That's good. We got to keep a low profile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So-
really good at that.
So take a look at this address.
all right, good. Hold on, now we're back to the adventure. Hold on.
this address. Whew. Yes. So it is located in Hellside. Let's see. Boo, 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 boo.
I'll take the gold off my sheet.
I
Alright.
took the gold off my sheet if you want to just do 2.
Okay.
Okay, you guys split the cost of that bad decision. That's good. All right.
The right
That
decision.
decision, that was awesome.
I got 2 cabbages now too.
And we go fight him next time. We throw more cabbages at him. Just say no.
my God.
They'll think every
Oh.
cabbage because you conditioned them. They think every cabbage is a bomb. All right, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
You know, if we go fight them tonight, they won't have time to rest. So we
Fear
can get
tactics.
them there.
They might have treated wounds by now.
Yeah, well, you know.
All right, so the address is unfortunately not for a building, but for a package drop station. So essentially, this particular side of Hellside is built in essentially like scaffolding is like I'll show you a picture of it. Hold on.
You guys ready for a stakeout to watch who picks up this package so we can then follow them all the way to a house?
Hold on. It's a beautiful like picture. It's very evocative. Here we go. It looks like a Donkey Kong level. I can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can see that there are these really dope like city founders like carved into the red stone of the canyon wall. And then up here, right, is Skyside. And then this is like the Poe people climbing the wall of industry so that they have access to the rich part of town. And then to further industrialize this is sort of a freight pickup and delivery spot. Yeah. So you could definitely go there and ask around, or as was suggested, you could kind of stake out the location to see who kind of picks up for his packages. But this is where supplies are being sent when he orders them.
All right. Well, I guess we don't know if he's expecting delivery anytime soon.
But on this side of town, you could, if you, I mean, you got time, you could start asking about it.
Yeah, if we know where he gets his packages from, I think it's a good place to start.
All right, so let's
Got
see.
Information.
The Hellfallen Cliffs are directly across from the Screw, a giant crane capable of raising or lowering ships up and down the 500-foot tall Alken Falls waterfall. Hellside started as a shanty town full of merchants looking to trade with ship captains stuck in the Screw's several hours long ascent or descent. So now the Donkey Kong level makes a lot more sense, I'm assuming. Right? Because if you picture off camera is like a giant, like a literal fucking screw that ships get dry docked into, and then the screw slowly like rotates to lift them up the 500-foot tall.
Is this over here by the river, or is this somewhere else?
Yes, yep, it's over here.
Okay. Oh,
Yep.
so this river is like a 500-foot drop.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Is
where
that how-
where you see
Okay.
where you see this, the reason that it looks like a waterfall here is because it is a bit, but this is a dam, like a hydro dam.
I see.
And then this is where they do the water processing, is at the Tin Wound Hydro Forge. But this is a dam that kind of collects water and stuff. But yeah, where these red, dark red kind of is, this is like the cliff face, and then it like flows into the town.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. And that's why it's called the Hellfallen Cliffs here, yeah. So, let's see. And this is an actual like nail. It's not a structure of the building. It's nailing the map down to your table. So let's see. A complicated network of stairs and walkways built into the cliffside grant access to several cave-like shops, inns, apartments, and a recently built carnival area. The folks here are friendly to outsiders as long as they're buy-in. Otherwise, the community tends to be fairly insular and mistrustful of official law enforcement, such as the field marshals. The constant spray from the Alken Falls keeps the south side of Hellside damp and less preferable for travelers and residents alike. The north side often has much more foot traffic and pop-up outdoor shops that are little more than a merchant with a dry rug covered in various wares. As a kid in Naples, Italy, when you would want to go to like Capri and Sicily and all them, the islands or whatever, I gotta tell you, it's boring as hell. Riding on them ferries, it's boring as hell. And so yeah, these shipping vessels that are using the Ustrati, yeah, they get dry docked for hours as the screw slowly turns and processes, and then the ship in front of them in line finally gets like undry docked and then sent further upriver. Then their turn comes up. So capitalism. This whole community was built around profiting off of these bored merchant vessels that are just sort of stuck in dry dock for hours and hours and hours at a time. Sometimes days if there's a mishap with the screw, or if there's a big backlog of ships to process. All right. In the past decade, the Church of Abadar has attempted to legitimize the businesses here by carving huge statues of Abadar's aspects. So that's who those three guys are, the three aspects of Abadar. Into the cliffside with a temple, shops, and apartments beyond. They also installed the Hellside Crane, not a bird, but a very large crane for hauling goods, though not nearly as large as the screw. Ultimately, the church's attempt to push Hellside into an upscale business district did fail. It was just not bougie enough. The local council of merchants controls the neighborhood government and generally avoids interactions with the shield marshals, making it a great place for crime.
We're gonna commit lots of that.
Yeah. All right. So, basically, you guys would roll up and either keep an eye on the drop points, or ask around about Shoma's whereabouts.
We could do both. Some of us can keep an eye, and then those are more charisma focused. Can
Okay. And I feel like this kind of puts us at a good transitional point, because we are right at time, and we're down a guy. So this seems like a good place to we'll pick up next week, and you guys can begin your investigation for this Shoma fella. See what his involvement is with the powder keg punks, and / what their involvement is with him / what all this has to do with Pyronite and the safety of the city, and you guys being framed for crimes you didn't commit. It's like there's a whole web of plot here behind the scenes. Okay, so quick announcements. Extra Life this weekend. 2 teams, 5 players playing through potentially 9 dungeons in a 25-hour period, raising money for Extra Life charities. There's going to be incentives for donating. You can also donate to make things harder or easier for the players, and you can even donate to blow the players up. And they will explode in a spectacular fireball that might kill other kobolds and stuff. Chain reactions. It's good stuff. So, if you have a chance, watch the stream, hang out in chat, donate. Let's make this a successful Extra Life. Help out a very good charity. Means a lot. I spent 4.5 hours in urgent care today with my kid, and it reminded me of the time I spent when I was younger, trapped in the hospital. And being trapped in the hospital sucks. So I like supporting any organization that tries to make things better for kids that are stuck in the hospital. So, all right. On that note, there will not be High Noon, there will not be Daybreak, and there will not be Mythic this weekend, because we're canceling all 3 of those games to play Extra Life. There is no Abomination Vaults tomorrow because of Halloween, and then there is going to be a Nightfall Curse of Strahd on Thursday. Anyone else have any announcements before we adjourn?
I think Cyberpunk is still running tomorrow. I think maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, right, because Halloween, you don't know if it's going to be running or not. Gotcha.
I will not be there, but I think it is. It is running tomorrow.
Yeah, don't think it is.
Oh, okay. Oof. All right. Well, I hope everybody has a good Halloween or the equivalent, and I will see you next Monday, fully rested, taking the day off from the day job to recover from extra life, and we will continue our crime story in the city of Alkenstar.
Thanks for running.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah,
Bye.
good night.
Night.